Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. I want to recalibrate my VTuber model because I don't like the mouth right now. 1 second. That's better. Hello to Red Rodine and also everyone in the mixture of chats here. Hello Julian, I know you're on my side, I can see that. Welcome in. Yeah, welcome. We're doing IndyCar. I'm most excited about Portland later, the open set race. It's quite a fun track, Portland, so in the IndyCar. Hey Riley. So that'll be good. But we're doing Atlanta before that, which will be the first race in the Oval Fix series, and that one is that's a bit of a meme. It's a bit of a super speedway. New Atlanta leader will hug the bottom and will be not impossible to pass. And there will be wrecks. So we'll look forward to that. That's gonna be the first race in like 35 minutes, less than that. So we'll look forward to that. My John's Portland, nice. That'll be in 2 hours 20 minutes ish. It'll be 10 p.m. your time zone, 9 p.m. UK time. That time slot. Whole race, including qualifying, that should be like about an hour, a little bit more perhaps. So it should be good. And you did the Portland with us before, didn't you? So you know what you're doing. We'll do the fixed before that actually. After the this race is at 7:15 UK time, 8:15 European, but at 9:15 European, 8:15 UK, we'll do the sprint fixed at Portland most likely, the shorter Portland race. So kind of know what I'm doing. I only just beat your best time at Portland in the track Garage 61 just like yesterday or whatever I was practicing. So you had a pretty good time on there. I'm going to unmute now and talk to the guys.
That's a penalty.
I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm going to bring out that track. Wait, was the bars just like default and 0 weight jacker?
No, the weight jacker is 5 to 10.
Oh, really? Jeez.
And they recommend map 6 leaving the pit lane and on starts and restarts.
Yeah. Did you see the start of the SOF race, the broadcast?
No, what happened? Someone spun their tires.
P3 spun into P4 off the first start. It's quite funny.
By the way, you do know about like the pit in procedure here, right?
It's into 3, isn't it?
Into 3 and below that singular white line.
See, I've done NASCAR here since they updated it, Frankie. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, it's the same for NASCAR?
It's just one layout, I believe. Also, DDM, thank you for resubscribing. 12 months. It's a year. Nice.
Hey, DDM.
Thanks so much.
It's IndyCar Friday, which means what?
Don't redeem Mentos.
No! It doesn't matter what comes. Fresh goes better in life with Mentos.
I think he's actually been muted.
Trying to sort things out. He can be muted until then. Let me unmute him.
Is Reg open yet? It will be very soon. Okay.
Okay. I will exit this practice session and get ready to register.
So.
Is it open yet?
It'll be open.
What if I
Yes.
just gave up being VTuber?
Why? Why do you say this?
I don't know. I felt like I was too predictable with saying everyone was cute earlier, so now I'm just gonna say unhinged bad shit.
And that does sound like a VTuber.
What about saying unhinged good stuff?
Well, that's what I said earlier, but then I was really predictable. And Frankie and Aki and I meant Reska. See, by the third time, I was clearly just doing it just to be a piece of shit. Anyways, Reska though was like, I knew you were gonna say that earlier, so now I'm like, I gotta become less predictable. Where'd I put my giant pile of pills?
Pills here. Pills here. Pills here.
We should find a shooter we can all play.
Yes, the new Battlefield game when it comes
I was thinking
out.
Counter-Strike 2.
Wait, what about wasn't Aki suggesting Ready or Not?
He's doing that on tomorrow or Sunday.
Ah, yes. It is unfortunate that I do not have Ready or Not. But I want to wait until the new Battlefield comes out.
Hello there, Matty. Welcome. Lith's birthday is Sunday. Is that right? Yes.
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 And DD50.
Yes. They both have their birthday on a meme day.
I mean, we are just walking memes. All right, switching over to VR.
I am registered. There are 4 people registered.
We're almost going official.
Yes. I mean, I have no doubt that this is going to go official. By the way, is this
What am
still
I
using
registering
the
for?
Indy boost or not?
I don't know.
Or the super speedway boost?
I've been told
Doesn't
both
feel
things.
like it.
And Lith, we're doing the oval fix at Atlanta. Turbo boost pressure says
Hotlanta.
not available.
So it is not the speedway boost.
Even in qual it says not available.
Why is my physics bar full and yellow?
I set this all up and it breaks.
That's what P stands for, right?
I don't know. Performance bars.
Oh, is that what P stands for?
No. P is page faults.
What does that mean? Is that a CPU thing?
No. Well, I would default to it being a RAM thing, but you know everything goes through the CPU, so who knows? But probably RAM. Is it?
Damn it! I can't wait
What color
for
is
the
the
meetup
bar? What color is the bar?
right now.
Well, when it's
When it's
and
full,
going
it's
crazy.
yellow.
Yellow, okay.
Okay, it hasn't procced for a while now, so maybe it was just that momentary thing. Oh wait, no, now it's like spiking.
If you see temporary green, yellow, red spikes on this meter, it is normal for most PCs. But if you see constant levels of yellow or red page faults, you may be suffering from a lack of physical memory. How much RAM do you have?
32.
If it's not that often, let's not panic.
Thank you, DDM, so much for subscribing 11 months in a row. I am looking at my CPU temps, and it has stayed consistently at 66 degrees, which I think is abnormal. Does that mean it's not being run? It's not being used or something?
I
Because
don't
normally
know.
it goes up into the, like the
Currently.
90s.
What did you change?
Nothing.
What did you change?
I mean, if you're not having an issue, I wouldn't worry. It's if you're having an issue, you worry, or at least not necessarily worry, but like
Let's
try
see
to
what
achieve a fix.
let's see what NZXT Cam says. My CPU clock at the moment is 4600.
That sounds
do know
like
that-
a normal number, assuming it's in
Is it?
megahertz. Is it megahertz?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
That's really funny.
Yep, that's fine. That's a number.
You know what's funny?
The max is like 5000, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're not always going to be at the max, and nor
Frankie.
would you want to be.
But the max
Frankie.
gives you more performance,
No.
doesn't it?
Frankie.
Yeah, but it burns
What?
it to shit, probably. I don't know.
Fun fact. Hardware tracking software like that can actually cause performance issues.
Oh, so should I just exit and close that then?
I would start with that and then see if it's still having issues. Only run those types of things when you like are experiencing issues. Don't run them all the time in the background.
Oh, yeah, that's like a I am testing things or fixing things type thing. Like,
All right,
Yeah.
Task Manager. So I will go
Yeah.
to Task Manager and close that.
Like they are. What is disconnecting and reconnecting? Holy shit.
I'm going to try and
Wow,
pass Matty on the outside. What could possibly go? Oh my god, I almost got netcoded into death. Okay.
What could possibly go immediately wrong? Immediately, not even finished with your sentence levels wrong.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
my
I'm
Task
gonna get
Manager
run
says-
off of turn 4 with the overspeed. What could possibly go wrong? No! This is some scary shit. I'm gonna side draft
What,
him.
Atlanta?
Yeah. Mate,
No, it's not.
if I'm side by side with Matty, giving him 1.5 lanes, the netcode sends him into me.
That sounds like a netcode problem, not a you problem.
Yeah, but I am in the race. The online race with netcode.
Everything is breaking.
Everything is
everything
cool
is
when you're part
borked.
of a team.
No, like I can't get my face tracking software to start.
Oh no.
Because like, okay, so
I got a plan.
I can't hear anyone, so if I'm talking over one, I'm sorry. There's a application called Seranopow, which stands for super reality something POW. Like literally, it's just the POW part of it is like literally POW, and I'm like, why? Why are they like this?
Oh shit. God, this is weird.
What is?
Atlanta. What?
Was this one of the tracks you put on the weird
Oh no, I
races?
killed me. Oh shit. I'm so sorry.
I can't believe Ruska is murdering his followers.
I was slightly gonna get flame netcode because I got it like straight. Like it was a cheeky dive to the apron to get on the bottom, but I thought I had it straight, and then like I'm looking to the right and I see Matty and we are making contact. Like what actually happened?
Wait, do you think it's better if I go into NVIDIA control panel and set the
No one should listen to me,
iRacing.exe
That's why-
to prefer maximum performance?
See, that's fine here. No, don't do that, Frankie.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Then how do I know that my PC is dedicating the majority of its power to iRacing and not something silly like, I don't know, the Race Lab apps overlay?
Okay, so generally you shouldn't care about that. You should only care about stuff if stuff is being slow. At that point, then you
EDM
run
says
the
I'm
track.
getting stutters. Yes, I know.
Well, he asked if you
On
he asked if you're
iRacing?
getting stutters. But Frankie is, yes.
Wait, on stream? Oh, wait.
It's a
Oh, you're
question,
asking
yes.
me. Oh, it was a question. Okay. I sorry. I misread the order of words.
Which, in all fairness, you are kind of running on outdated hardware.
Sorry, what were you saying, Lith? About
I had
how my
nothing really-
PC...
Listen, I don't know why your PC is behaving the way it is, but then again, I also don't really understand the 3000
Yeah,
series
okay.
NVIDIA cards because I skipped straight to 4000 because of the issues of 3000.
There were issues of 3000?
There's issues with all of them,
Ye-
honestly.
There's issues with all of them. Like the 4090s were lighting on fire, but at least they ran good.
But they aren't anymore, right?
For the most part, they figured it out.
Yes, I am getting micro stutters.
I mean, that also just happens in iRacing.
So what's that? What is that? What's the term for that? Is that like? That's not a frame? That's not a frame
It's
rate
a frame
thing.
timing. It's a frame timings.
So how do I fix this?
It'll depend, honestly.
Does VSync would VSync help with that?
No.
No.
It's
Do
the.
you want me to
open
Lith,
up
it's
the
Actually-
in case you
graphics?
missed it, Lith, it's the page fault bar that's going up for Frankie. It seems.
Oh.
Well, no. Right now, the R, G, and T
Wait, why
things
is that
are
going off?
occasionally spiking as well. Well, not
Why is that going
spiking,
off?
pulsing. R, G, and T bars are pulsing. Yes, I think the page faults aren't a cause; they're a symptom or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, so everyone can see it on stream. Damn it!
Yeah, that's crazy, Frankie.
Check devices and stuff like USB connections. You see, I already took one USB connection out, my iPhone.
So, you know what's really funny though, Frankie?
Yes.
I have resolved at least a couple of my issues by removing a faulty USB device. Even though it was working. It was the dongle that my left hand tracker was attached to, which was one of the newer dongles actually. So it's funny. But yeah, ever since then I've been having way less issues with my machine overall.
Should
So
I
sometimes you
try
can just have-
disconnecting and reconnecting all my USB stuff?
I would disconnect everything and then connect things. I would disconnect
So-
everything first, realistically.
Does
see if the stutters
powering
improve.
off and powering on count as disconnecting?
I would argue yes.
Okay, I will attempt this.
Because if you did just disable everything, and then if you still have the micro stutters, then we could just rule out USB right away.
All right. What? Do
And
I
then if you do still have micro stutters, then well, hey.
Hello, little
know?
bud more. Welcome, and also thank you for doing the schedule, Blanny. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not the only one at 6 a.m. available, Frankie. Blanc.
Wow,
actually.
Ruska, you're doing the most stints. You're amazing.
Am I?
Reska is amazing. We've talked about this.
Why have
Reska is
they
the best
done
of us
this?
all. Instead of being the last of us, he's the best of us.
20%. 40 stints in a row.
All right. Disconnect this.
Oh, I'm not even driving at 6 a.m. That's fine. 8:27. That's easy, especially when I'm out of
I'll
the car
have
at
to check the
6.
schedule. I'm lazy right now, though. I don't want to check the schedule right now. I want to drive a car. I took ADHD medication because I was having anxiety yesterday.
That is a good thing about having a million people in the car, is that it's very chill. I'm gonna sleep so much. It's gonna be lovely.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Oh.
even sleep during the race, Reska. Isn't that crazy?
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I don't know why. It just reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, where they have Yami Yugi, and he's just like,
Can you hear me now?
yes.
I just
Hello. Yes, we
connected
can.
my mic and
Yes, we can still
reconnected.
hear you. We can still hear you.
Chat, can you hear me? Hi, Blanny. By the way, if you can't tell, my PC is betraying me again.
We know what Blaney is going to say you should do.
Build my PC. Sorry, but I'm waiting
You're waiting
until
for
the
me.
meetup. Yes. Since you're the first to arrive for the meetup, I'm taking you to my place and having you build my PC. What do you mean I deserve it? I don't deserve this. This is discrimination.
When do we have such a barren spot, Lanny? I haven't really looked at it enough. Is it around that 6 a.m. point? Yeah, it's annoying. You can't really see lists availability because it's borked, but
Wait, my availability is
well,
borked?
no, it's not your fault, but yes. Yes, it is. Nothing to do with anything you've done, but yes.
Wait.
Wait,
Why and how?
Why is my availability
I probably
borked?
broke it, so my
Because
bad.
you keep messing with stuff that you're not supposed to mess with in the schedule, trying to fix stuff that's not supposed to be fixed.
I didn't change. Only thing I changed is I hit the columns of drivers that aren't
Oh,
racing.
wow. I love that full yellow P bar.
Frankie, did you reconnect everything before checking to see if you had stutters?
I did.
Okay. Did you check to see if you had stutters while everything was disconnected?
I can't do that if my wheel being disconnected means I cannot check.
I mean, you could at least run it. Okay, so was it stuttering in replay mode or just in the car? Because that's...
I don't care about replay mode.
Oh my fucking god, you are
What
terrible at
do you
troubleshooting
mean?
anything.
What?
You're actually the worst to try and troubleshoot anything for.
No, why? What did I do?
Can someone else explain it?
Well, what did you actually ask Frankie? Because I didn't listen.
I asked Frankie to remove all of the USD devices and then to observe the game to see if it was still getting stutters.
Yeah.
So for instance, such as watching a replay or anything like that, because I wanted to know whether or not and then afterwards I forgot about this. I should have asked this. I should have asked Frankie, are you experiencing the stutters both in replay and in cockpit or only in cockpit? But
And Frankie
what
didn't
my
ask the
thoughts
question. Frankie didn't answer the question.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying.
And then also Frankie unplugged all the USB devices and then started plugging them back in before checking to see if there's any performance difference.
Well, how can I check if there's any performance difference?
You put it
if
on
I can't
replay
go on
mode
the
and you
track?
just put it in replay mode and just see if there's a difference.
And this is why because in the past, Frankie, you said, "Oh, I'm gonna crank up all my replay stuff." If you have it all the same as your driving stuff, it means you can have pretty much the same experience in replay compared to
no
driving.
Actually, here's what's funnier. You want it cranked up in replay for this because it's going to be higher in cockpit because it's doing more live physics in cockpit, right?
Well, yeah.
The only other comparison would be if you're in spotter mode. Spotter mode would be doing live predictions and stuff too. But without that, you can then use the higher graphics settings to basically push replay mode to the limit. Also, I think I borked iRacing.
Well, I still get the micro stutters. So
I mean, you have time to reboot your PC, which will probably just fix it for now.
Please don't tell me I have to restart my fucking PC just to get into a race of
I will
iRacing.
reboot my PC. I'll be back, everyone. But
Okay,
just in
thank God.
case, I will withdraw from the series, from the registration.
Well, you got 10 minutes. Oh shit.
You got plenty of time.
I do.
Oh dear. Sorry, Matty.
Give me a moment. I'm restarting my PC. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
You can always join Jurassica's stream instead.
Or lives. Wait, no, you're restarting too. Shit.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were. Okay.
No, no.
Restart.
I said I hope
Wait,
that it's
do I
not
have
borked.
to close down everything when I press the restart button?
Everything will close down when you click the restart button.
Okay.
I usually recommend closing stuff down before hitting the restart button, though. mostly
OBS
because
is
the
a good
habit of
one
doing
to
Steam-
close because that can.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will be
Yeah,
right
that
back,
can work
everyone.
through
I'm
scenes.
restarting.
similar thing, Reska, is SteamVR. SteamVR will actually break your everything if you just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it will like break your room scale, it'll break a lot of the settings, and it'll corrupt a lot of the files if you just restart with SteamVR on. You really need to make sure you close SteamVR prior to closing it. Just for anyone that uses SteamVR.
Oh man, I keep hitting the wall trying to do a quality.
The nice
of
part
that.
is I think my overall tracking should be a lot smoother other than, you know, rendering. I think I actually need to set this to high priority. Back.
Yes.
Okay, by the way, is my tracking smooth on my stream, or is that just my the Steam VR overlay being weird?
I'm
Cool.
back, everyone.
Okay, fine.
Thank you,
Fine isn't the answer I want. I have spent so many hours this week trying to perfect my tracking. Found out that one of my dongles is bad. Yeah, you go away for 5 minutes and you lose Frankie. He was right.
No,
Frankie's
I'm back.
restarting his PC.
Yes. Come back to my stream, everyone.
Or you can just stay here. We have pillows.
That was a quick reboot. I hate AM5.
I still have long reboots, but that's because I disabled all the stuff.
I have nothing fancy on that's supposed to help with that because I hate it all.
Yeah, I turned off like stuff like fast boot and stuff because like it actually was causing me more problems with USB
Oh, yeah,
initialization.
I mean, I hate that it's not
Yeah.
even technically a reboot. It's like a hibernation. It's awful.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, and that's
That
exactly.
was a fast reboot.
Relatively
Yeah.
speaking, I think that was a pretty fast reboot compared to my PC. Yes.
Is it because my PC has better parts?
It's because you have
No,
DDR4
It's because you have
RAM, not DDR5 RAM. You will have a
And-
slower boot
DDR5
with your
RAM
new
is-
PC.
What?
You will have a slower boot
You're-
with your new PC, assuming that's DDR5.
But why? New stuff is supposed to be faster.
Yeah,
That's how
I agree.
technology works.
I agree, Frankie, but that's not how things are going. All PC parts are getting worse and worse with every iteration, and we have to put up with it and pay more for it. So, yeah. Fun.
Also, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. But there's also other reasons though too, Ruska. It's not just like it is
I know.
partially manufacturing.
Like, I know.
There's
but-
also security stuff though, which yeah. I mean, DDR5 though, is it like faster in performance once you're up and running though?
I assume
or-
so, yeah. I certainly hope so.
I mean, it seems like you have like some better times with stuff. But
It's-
then again, you
look,
also have issues with
I'm-
your GPU, so
Well, yeah, but in general, yeah, it seems to be good. I mean, can't complain. I just hate that it's so slow to boot up. Like, it's just so funny.
yeah.
Like, I remember if you put
No,
you put an SSD in your 2010 Dell laptop or whatever bullshit that's a load of crap, it will like start up in 2 seconds, and it was amazing. This was the future. Now my PC with far more advanced parts takes like 2 minutes. Like, how?
I mean, okay. So hilarious story. my Linux boot absolutely boots up faster than my Windows. Windows is fine for the most part, but it still takes a while compared to Frankie's. But I also turn off fast boot, like I said, because of the reasons that you mentioned, because it's basically a hibernation. You know what's really, really fun though, Reska?
What?
An Apple II.
Does that boot faster?
It boots faster than... It has lower latency in general than any PC on the market.
Did you
Do
know,
you know
that
why?
the Apple II was Michael Dell's first computer?
Yeah. The Apple II is basically instant, and there's partial reasons for that. It mostly comes down to backwards compatibility. As you're adding more stuff to like the kernel and stuff like that, it just takes longer to boot. It just takes longer.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Because you have to add stuff to the kernel. You have to also add stuff for like hot plugging, right? Hot swapping and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So like it's the convenience that really makes things slow. But I do agree with you also in general.
It's
that
just
it's
funny
kind of
that it
ridiculous.
gets slower.
Yeah. Yeah. It's technically doing more, but it's slower
Yeah.
in the process.
like particularly the
it's like iRacing.
particularly the DDR4 to 5 jump. Like when you build that PC and you see the boot time and you're like, did I fuck up? Is something wrong? Like, because it's like noticeably slower.
It is actually why I wish that iRacing would keep around like a legacy build of some legacy builds of iRacing, so like we could see like through the years how iRacing has changed. Because like I feel like a lot of people complain about like the performance and stuff with iRacing, but then like if you go back, it's like I remember distinctly I would do Talladega races back before we even had like dynamic time, before we had the new damage system, all that stuff. I'd still be like, when I had a Sandy Bridge PC, I was running with 20 cars visible in a NASCAR race because that's how bad it was. So like to me, it's like, no, stuff is better. Stuff is way better now.
Okay, chat. Is it not stuttery anymore? It seems to me that it's fine now.
If it's fine
Why-
for you, it's probably fine for everyone else.
Raphael, thank you for following.
Why does it
Welcome.
do that? Why does simply restoring a PC? Because I didn't even
Actually-
have my PC on for that long.
Frankie,
iRacing and all that,
Frankie,
getting ready for stream.
Frankie.
That was only 20 minutes after I booted my PC.
I was gonna answer your question, but now I'm not anymore.
Do you have
Can you
fast
answer
boot
my
on, Frankie?
question?
Well,
Or
I was
are you
also
not
gonna
sure?
say that Windows itself, like if you put Windows in a shutdown state, it technically doesn't actually like it also acts as a form of hibernation. in a way sometimes.
Only if
Like,
you have that fast boot on, the fast startup. If you don't
I
have it
don't
on,
doubt
it's a
that he has fast boot
genuinely...
on.
Did we not turn it off when we did the reinstall of Windows?
No, because
though?
we didn't touch his BIOS. We
No.
only touched
I'm
his-
not talking
we-
about anything in the BIOS. I'm talking about the like fast startup in the Windows power settings. That's the one.
Yeah,
that
but that
Windows
doesn't
will
turn on.
hibernate it.
Yeah, but there's still also the regular fast boot too, I thought.
I don't know how that affects this, to be honest. But if you
I
turn off
can't talk-
if you turn off the power, the Windows power fast startup thing, that will make it so that the uptime in Task Manager will certainly reset with every shutdown and restart. Shutdown and startup, I should say. Whereas if you have it on, that doesn't reset. And I've seen clients with like fucking 30-day boots. Like, it's ridiculous. It's actually an awful feature.
Yeah.
Like, it's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, it's like great from the perspective of you can get in faster, but it's terrible in every other aspect at all.
Now my spotter is silent for some reason.
Hey there,
Greg.
Red Hand. That'll get turned on. It shouldn't get turned on with Windows updates, but you know, I wouldn't trust Windows updates to not do bullshit. So yeah, it could certainly happen.
I need to go fix my stupid stuff.
Frisky.
Where is that,
it's
Riska?
playful.
That
No, it
the setting I'm talking about is in like I like to go into control panel to find it, you know, old control panel, and in the power options. And I think it's under specifically change what the power buttons do, which is not doesn't make any sense at all. But there's a tick box below there that's like, enable or disable fast startup, and yeah, I highly recommend off. It slows your boot times, but it means your computer actually shuts down. when you tell it to.
Registration has closed. Let's get in.
I am going to BRB and also run an ad, so BRB. Isn't there a BIOS option as well? I feel like the Windows one is separate from the other one, unless they're all linked. I don't know. I only ever do it in Windows.
Yeah,
so.
see, that's what I'm trying to say is that there's a BIOS option for it too.
Task Manager on 23H2. I mean, it might also be there, but I find it in the control panel. Power options. Choose what the power buttons do, and there's turn on fast startup in there. That's where.
Also, Kohai, it's fine. Before I updated to Windows 11, I was experiencing that long of a boot up time anyways. So it'll just be me going back to what I was used to before I updated to Windows 11.
Wait, what about iRacing DX12 integration? I totally missed that. Thanks to Frankie's PC accessories ad for Stoneforge technology. Oh, we're supposed to get that. I believe that's gonna probably just be like another couple years. Oh, you guys, we went through their LinkedIn. The people they have working on that is insane.
Also, for some reason, this setup defaults to dash page 2.
Badlanta. We're at Badlanta.
Yes.
There's Goolanta and Badlanta. Worst Lanta. No, do you know what the worst Lanta is? You're right, actually, it's this. Fuck. I just started thinking about it because I'm like, Road Atlanta is really good. Old Lanta is really good.
Is there also an Atlanta Motorsports Park, or am I like making that up?
No, I
don't
think you're
That's not
right.
in iRacing anyway, but I feel like that might be a thing.
I think you're correct.
Good
I think
news,
it's up there.
everyone.
Because I think
Stutters are
R-Factor 2 has
gone.
that.
But my spotter is
also
still
should.
silent for some reason.
Have you checked to see if your spotter's setting in iRacing is saying that it's attached to a disconnected audio device?
Well,
Oh, you know.
I can hear the game.
Settings,
voice
yeah, but that's
chat.
different. Settings, sound, spotter. What is the device?
Settings, sound, spotter. Let's see.
Device. I mean, first of all, is it ticked? But secondly, device.
System default comms. Okay, that should be
Yeah, there
my
you go.
thing then.
Which
Thank
is an
you.
entire thing we could help you with, but I don't want to.
What even is system default comms?
It's whatever your default
It's
communication
your-
device is, but that's probably not what you'll want to use for your spotter. So. Otherwise, it would work.
I mean, you probably should just change it in Windows, but you know, I don't want to teach you how to do that.
Can you please teach me how to do that?
We're not doing it now. Just
We're not
change it
doing
in
Not-
iRacing.
No, not now.
Just not right.
My mic does not
Guys.
have a head. Wait. I don't know if my mic. Wait. Yeah, it does. But I don't.
It's
I
not
don't-
worth
It could be
Yeah,
anything.
exactly,
It could
Glenn.
be absolutely any device. Who knows? By the
I am
way,
engine warming, by the way. And
Ma-
don't forget, map 6 out of pit lane because it is sketchy.
I would even recommend negative weight jacket. But yeah.
Yes.
Also, this clutch pedal is my brake pedal. Oh my god, I can actually hold. What is it meant to be? 11,500? Is that what we do?
11,500.
I can just hold it. I've never been able to do that.
Wow.
This is such a level up. You guys have no idea.
Wait, you're telling me your pedals have been broken this whole time?
That haven't been broken. It's just like because this
Wait, what pedals do you have again?
Fanatic CSL Elite, the ones that don't have
No,
all sensors.
Kohai. Reska simply just swapped the clutch and the throttle pedal.
Yes, my throttle pedal. Well, the main issue is that it was spiking at the lower percentages, which made engine warming a nightmare because yeah, it's just going crazy all the time. But also, I think genuinely I've made it really weak from just using it so much over the years because this clutch pedal is actually like a little bit stiffer, not crazy, but like noticeably stiffer than the previous accelerator pedal. I believe the construction is the same, so it's fine. But now I've got a stiffer throttle pedal, which I like, and it doesn't spike. And it's amazing! Without holding an exact RPM number right now. That's crazy.
You've never done
Wait,
that before, ever.
I'm usually going up and down on the throttle during NASCAR pit stops because I can't hold a consistent speed.
Reska, I wish I would have known this because that probably would have helped you a lot during pit stops.
I mean, I was alright in pit stops. My issue with NASCAR pit stops is braking for them and stopping on the
The
mark.
spiking pots, yeah, 100%. Honestly, maybe Reska, no, don't get a VRS wheel. Get new pedals.
I mean, I should do that first, like genuinely.
You should do that now. While you're
Yeah,
sitting here.
but when's the cheap active pedals coming out? You know?
Oh, that's true. You're waiting on those.
Oh, I've
No,
I've
Kohai,
won too long
Kohai.
here.
Reska has threatened to stop sim racing if he has to replace both. He has threatened to stop sim racing forever.
I messed up. I touched the
Reska refuses.
apron.
He does not want to get.
And I'm doing it again, damn it. That was awful. I can't believe I've done that. I bottled qualifying.
You bottled it.
I've washed.
Soiled it.
You are. Well, at
Soiled
least
it.
But okay, but at least you wash.
Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, what?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
Who said that?
What?
White?
I said that I was washed. Am I not?
Why are you all still in the pits?
I'm not.
I was engine warming.
I engine warmed too long, to be fair, but I am on the flyer.
Do we cut the apron here or no?
Oh, the
I do
end
it
of
on
your
my
lap?
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't start
Second
it down
lap or
there.
first lap?
Well, it's a second lap quality, so.
Lift, you waited too long.
What do you mean?
I'll be right back since qualifying is about to end.
I'll be fine. Oh, it's just Daytona. Got it.
Oh, yeah. We both out-qualified Frankie.
Frankie told me I waited too long, and I'm sitting here like, no, I timed that perfectly. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You blame Alex? Well, I blame Clendy
Hi.
for being really good. By the way, we out-qualified you.
I know. I was saying that my lap was awful. Did you not hear me?
I thought myself
Yes.
saying, what's the sense halfway through my quality?
Ugh.
Oh,
Being
I gotta
cute
make
and
some
really good
moves
at
to get
being
up
really
here.
good at IndyCar. You're just really good. Thus pushing everyone else to be really good.
By beating some warmer burners.
You are familiar with pit in, right?
Nope.
Lift?
Nope.
Have you raced this in the NASCAR before?
Nope.
Basically, we have to enter before turn 3, and we have to stay below the white line
Got it.
the entire time. If you go above the white line, you'll get an unsafe pit entry penalty.
Gotcha. Oh, hey. Okay. So I'm not exactly right behind Reska, but I'm behind Reska. Hi, Reska.
Hey, Lynn.
Keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
Has there been a wreck there?
P unlucky 13.
That is
Everyone calls it
Vreska's
Mirai.
lucky number, I thought.
It's
Not really.
also Pastor Maldonado's number.
It's my number. I wouldn't necessarily attribute luck or lack of it to the number for me.
Is that because you don't believe in luck?
I don't believe in luck after love. Dun, dun,
Luck-
dun,
God
dun.
fucking
damn it! It's a skill.
Da, da, da,
I agree,
da,
Frankie.
da, 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 da.
Best song in
Oh, hey, I am
Fortnite
behind you.
Festival. Oh, you are behind me now. Isn't that funny? It just happens anyway.
Someone's starting from pit lane.
So for those that are newer, oh my fucking, they just
What?
keep talking. Anyways,
Yeah, I've muted.
it just was nonstop. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to talk here. Wait, am I supposed to be in map 6?
On the start restarts
Yeah,
because of wheel spin.
wheel spin is a thing here, so be aware. 6 obviously
Okay.
makes it a little easier, but I mean, I'm gonna be in 8 right now. For the
But,
2 seconds we're going around here.
About to go green.
Also, for people that play Fortnite, can people like let me know when the Resident Evil characters are back in? Oh no, I'm not. I don't think you're joking, Sam. I feel like that's the only reason you bring that up.
I just find it funny that I sing what is like a classic tune, and like the reaction is, "Oh yeah, best song from Fortnite."
All right, good luck.
I mean, that we used to do that with like Rock Band and stuff.
I mean,
though.
oh no, I have no issue with it. I just find it funny. But good luck
Oh,
with
it's
it.
hilarious.
Wait, chat, can you hear my game?
Oh shit, that's a good question. I have no idea if chat can hear my game.
I'm reasonably sure Shaq can hear my
Okay,
game.
so my apparently my Stream Deck sound buttons are not audible.
Okay, are we doing anything with the weight jacker here?
5 to 10 weight jacker.
Okay. Anything on ARBs?
Default or 2 rear.
Okay. Probably switch it to 2 while I'm behind folks. Default when I'm in.
Also, this is probably going to be a tire wear race, so
Did they just get in the wall?
They kind of lagged in my mirror. I wasn't sure what happened there. Well, congratulations to Matty Sinclair for winning this race.
I assume everyone's in map 1.
I'm in 6, but I mean I could come down. Like I'm just sitting behind Matty, so I'm never gonna pass him on the outside. So
I think it's time for me to fuel save.
I'm gonna try 3 for now.
I don't like the way everyone's wiggling around. Yeah. Reska had a bit of net code stuff in practice, so
Wait, do we stay in map 6 or just in the restart?
That's well up to
just
you.
on the starts.
6
and
is
also pit
obviously
exit.
full. 6 is obviously full rich, so it's not fuel saving. Like I'm in 3 now, and I could probably honestly go to 5.
I'm in 5.
Yeah, I am now.
Ooh, was that contact there? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to
Dude.
save tires in a situation like this.
Oh, and this guy is wiggling around. Oh, it is loose in the tri-oval.
It is very loose in the tri-oval. That's why I was asking.
Never have plus weight Jagger. Oh wow, I'm driving through it with 5. But also,
Yeah, okay.
I only have one car in
Yeah.
front of me though, so it's not so bad. That's good to know for when I inevitably end up swamped.
They keep trying to wait for me to like go up and try and pass me on the bottom, like out of turn 2, and I inevitably never do. So they just get stuck behind me, and I'm just like, I'm just here. I'm holding position.
Yep.
Got some real bad net code going on.
But with the way Matty kind of goes up out of 2, if I had like a bit of a planned run, I could sneak underneath him, but like I never do. And I'm sure if I had any inkling of a run, he just wouldn't do that. And also he can, I don't know, he'd probably listen to everything I say anyway, so... I always worry that, oh wow, that's a bit loose out too. I always worry that just getting on the throttle through the corner though is just destroying the right front, especially if I'm following the leader like this.
We have to do a pit stop in this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I mentioned the pit entry.
Well, I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh! That was weird.
Yeah, the pit entry, obviously we have to enter before 3, but there's no pit speed limit until the lane itself, right? So it's how much you dare. And in this car is going to be horrific. It's not so weird in the stock car, but yeah. Oh. Fuck. Oh, that was lucky.
We're not going to make it to the end.
No. Are we just staying
This
out
is
here?
unlimited tires, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to copy what the leader does.
I'm going to copy what Ruska does.
I'm gonna copy what the leader says. I think, Sam, it's because they currently can't have like 2 different speed limits on a pit lane. I mean, they certainly don't have anything like that yet, so I'm not sure it's possible without, you know, writing that into the code as a new feature to have it.
Are we supposed to do that under pacing as well? Enter off of 3.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that because Matty had committed way before.
Pierre and Stearns still alive.
For now.
For now. Yeah, Pierre was sort of changing lines on me a bit in the corner, so. At least I made my way up there.
I mean, Sam, though, it would be a good thing to have anyways on, I think for just the modularity of it.
I mean, yeah, well, eventually it'd be a good thing to have, honestly.
They need to rework it's something, Sam, okay, here's what I would do. I would still make it a feature request, just so that when they're reworking the race control, they consider adding it as part of the system so that they could have it there. Like, that's the reason why that's the reason why I do feature requests anyways, is just because, like, just in case they ever want to get down to it, they can do it. Yeah, of course. That doesn't matter though. Like, okay, let me put it this way. If my ultimate goal is to have an autocross editor in iRacing, I want them to support all of those stupid features so that I can do them. That's the whole reason I do any of this. I am far more selfish than people realize.
Stuff like 2 limits could also lead to things like a code 80 sequence, which normally when you have a code 80, that is not the pit speed limit. But in basically every league I've done that's run a manual code 80, we've been on the pit speed limiter, and it's like, well, that's not right. And doing a drive-through at Silverstone will like gain you a lap on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, and then on top of that, like, also, like, stuff like supporting stuff like just situational zones. Like, having situational zones would be really, really nice, because then you could also recreate really old school rules, right? Like, okay, let's say you have a track layout, right? But you want the rules to basically be the same, but only different if it's a different series. So, for instance, like I want to create a layout where we do, like, I don't know, NASCAR. But then I want that same layout to basically function the same, except for the rules are slightly different. Like, for instance, removing pit speed limits because old NASCAR. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, old everything, honestly. Stuff like Lotus 79 or 49 at least shouldn't have pit limits.
Yeah. Yeah. So then you could make having like a per series thing for that. Like, there's like all sorts of ways that you could write rules and logic around that. Another example is the Daytona chicane for Daytona Roval or Charlotte, where they cut it for like for the restarts and stuff.
Idiot.
Oh, Liff, you have to go.
I can't believe I did that.
Were you in map 6?
Yes.
I was in map 6.
It still just fucking was awful. I hope I didn't fuck you up there, Liv.
Nope, I fucked it up myself.
Okay, not good, but good.
Oh, caution. So at least you got a chance now. At least you didn't bend your suspension, right?
I got no damage. I was very lucky.
Liff, what about
I will
you?
damage.
Aw. But you could still, like, it's still drivable, yes?
It might be worth getting some repairs anyway, depending on how far back you've fallen.
I have a meatball. Let's go with that.
Okay then.
Okay, that's unfortunate. I can make it from here.
Yeah, I'm done.
past
I'm done.
big-
I'm done. I'm done. 5 minutes required.
I mean,
I'm not coming back out. I'm not coming back out. No. You know my rules on that with Oval. Like,
Yeah,
if this
but-
is NASCAR, sure. IndyCar, hell no.
Yeah, I'm gonna pit next time by.
Also,
as late as I
the
can. I should have been more vocal and told you two to be careful on the restart.
no, I knew. I
No,
knew.
I was- I
knew.
knew,
I was
I
well
knew.
aware. It was
Okay.
really bad.
Because you both were,
I just was
you know,
stupid.
yapping about random stuff.
I was not
right when
talking
we were
at all.
doing-
I was thinking about shit.
I hadn't spoken in about
And
30 seconds.
And I had finished what I was saying specifically to focus on the restart.
I was fully focused and just fucked up because I'm bad at the game. So
Let's see what happened to me here. I'm pretty sure.
definitely
Were you
coming
on,
in,
like-
Frankie?
Were you on, like, yeah, I'm coming in.
Okay. Whoop.
Whoop.
Oh wow, a lot of people following. Oh, make sure you don't pass anyone.
The funny
here.
part is,
Yeah.
the funny part is that I did like. It's not like it does look like I instantly get on there, but it's not like instant. It's like a gradual, like pretty fast startup. But it's like it's a
were you
smooth.
still did you both still have weight tracker on?
No. I went down to
Actually, I might
0
have.
specifically for it. I just suck, Frankie. I got no excuse.
Yeah, I had one click. I had one click of weight jacker. That's just me being stupid. Like, I know better. I know better. I know how to do this. I'm just stupid sometimes. Yeah, I just... What happened was I figured that map 6 would save me, and map 6 did not save me.
I think me, obviously it's hard to get as
Wait,
good
what?
starters.
Damn it.
What?
That's it, go.
What happened, Frankie?
We have one tire depth remaining.
My thing didn't give me the fuel. I forgot to set the fuel because, you know, it gave me the fuel for...
Ah.
The fuel calculator screwed me, essentially. So I had to stay in the pits and give myself
Oh my god, what's
the
going
right
on
fuel.
there?
By the way, this situation is exactly why I think they need to change the rule that, like, if someone, like, particularly if it's like a wall contact, I think iRacing needs to detect if it's a walls contact, and then let people pass on the bottom. Because I feel like the person that passed me probably got fucked.
Yeah.
So,
And yeah,
I feel
the reason it
bad, 'cause
happens,
it's not my
Windy, is
fault.
because we've been fuel saving, and also we've had the caution laps.
Exactly.
So the fuel calculator is basically always going to be wrong in this case, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah.
forgot to preset it when I entered my pit box, so...
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Clendy, you're right. Because I've had that happen to me too. I've had people like wreck before the start-finish line in IndyCar, like at Indianapolis, and it screwed me because like there's nothing I could do because they basically went to a stop. And thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
All right, what's my fuel
There's
calc
so
after
much-
that lap?
Anyways, we're
Not making it at
riding with
all,
Reska
okay.
right now. There's a lot they need to fix with race control though. Like honestly, like up there with the suspension model, it's probably their oldest system. And they need to make it more modular and something that like even users could like mess with. Like that's why I think that they need to move towards whole mesh. Like basically make the entire track a mesh. And then like I think they've already done that, but and then allow for like rules and stuff to be there's a lot of the bulletproofness of the cars comes from specifically like the fact that the cars can't be damaged beyond the mounting points.
Oh, okay, I've just
Really?
been. Don't know what that was about.
You okay?
Yeah, Pierre is lagging
you-
everywhere and gave me
Yeah.
4x. He's probably yapping on the VC, but I haven't muted.
He is.
He's all over the place.
I know. I got another 4x off him now. I'm literally at 10x now. Oh. So annoying.
Do you have damage?
No, somehow. Probably because I didn't
That's
actually.
fortunate.
Probably 'cause I didn't actually ever touch him. It was all fucking weird ass Neko.
By the way, Pierre did just say "wow" when he hit you again.
I mean, I stuck it in a little bit, but
No, he was definitely like even.
he
even
wasn't.
for
He
the-
wasn't on the bottom line.
He's doing moves that like even with
He
the
is
replay
changing
smoothing.
lines mid-corner.
Oh yeah, for
Well,
sure.
he's changing lines, but he's lagging like crazy.
I'll be
No,
doing
I'm
naked
pretty
on
sure
film.
here is a Quebecois.
Yeah, no, we
Judging by
don't
his
have.
name. So
Yeah, Sam.
I'm not neighbors with Quebecois.
I'm gonna do an iRacing lesson while we're just. Unless it's too stressful. You guys stressed out right now? Or are you guys just in the groove?
I'm
I'm pissed
not
off.
settled down yet.
Okay, you're pissed off, but would it be okay if I go on a Let's
Go
iRacing lesson?
Whatever. It just doesn't matter.
Okay. So, basically, when
I'm
we
not
talk about
from
mounting,
Ottawa, Clendy.
when we talk about mounting points, what we're talking about is if you look at the suspension right here, where it's mounting to the chassis. Basically, with the current way that the suspension model works, there's two major rules with the suspension model that I know of. One, the mounting point cannot move in iRacing's current suspension model. This is basically a fixed lock position in 3D space, so this cannot move. Two, every car has to have a suspension because otherwise it crashes the game. So that's why we can't have karts. But basically, anything that causes this to move cannot do it. So like we can't have like bent anything. We can't like nothing that would crush this part of the car can happen. So we can have stuff like this can move. We can have stuff like the tire can fall off. You can have the wings fall off. You can have the top fall off if you wanted to. You can have the sides fall off, that stuff. But we cannot, the iRacing cannot move the mounting points, which is a major flaw because there's a lot of damage that you can do to cars where that would be gone. And so like this affects things like IndyCar, the suspension doesn't really get damaged, it just kind of, the tire falls off and you just have these things sticking out. NASCAR can't have like crush damage on the side as much because anything that would affect essentially that mounting point would break it. But what we used to have with the old damage model is what they would do is they would crush the suspension. So they would crush it into itself. But they can't do that anymore because that just looks really weird. So, yeah. Basically, we're stuck with a very limited damage model because the suspension model is from 2006. There are sims that can do it, but they also don't do other things. So it's a matter of iRacing's kind of like a semi-beam NG in a way with how they do their suspension modeling. It's just the fixed positions of the mounting points. Every sim kind of has its pros and cons and different ways of doing everything, and they're limited in different ways. iRacing's big limitations are that. Like a lot of people think it's the tire model. The tire model's actually pretty good for the most part. It's just missing features really more than anything else. The suspension model, in my opinion, is the worst aspect of it, but no one ever pays attention to that, so. Beam is cheating a lot. Beam cheats a lot.
I feel like I'm eating the tires. So much steering angle just to get it to go.
Sam,
Are
would
you
you
on
be
two
willing
rear
to explain that a
bars?
little bit more?
What bars, Frankie?
Yeah.
2 rear bar.
No,
Soft body
I have no
physics
idea what to do with the
are-
bars.
Yeah, just click up your rear
With
bar.
what weight, Jacker?
Same. Or
What is same?
I'm on 6 right now.
Okay,
I'm
well,
on 6 right now.
even in the trial?
No, not in the trials.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not
moving
sure
it
I can
down.
come down 6 clicks in time. So a 5 is like my limit on weight, Jacker.
Dirty air.
And also, the big reason against soft body physics for something like this is scalability. It's just so much heavier in terms of calculation and computation that
I'm being
like,
passed on the outside now, so that I'm just done. That's not possible.
Like-
so
that's why you're not seeing people going around doing like 24 hours of Beam NG at a Le Mans modded track, because running 60 something cars in Beam NG is a nightmare. Yeah, exactly. So the hard body works out just because like it's easier to scale. Like iRacing does a pretty solid job overall. It's just that there's, Wreckfest is the closest approximation. Yeah. Weirdly enough, but even then, it's still like the problem is it's not stiff enough. Like roll cages are still soft body in that, and it's really weird. Like they're way too soft. It's not a complex one, no. You know what? I'm okay with that though. That's why I think that Beam. I love that Beam is moving towards a rally system. They just need to work on like I think track deformation a little bit better, because like right now like the dirt surfaces are just way too hard. Like you can feel it. Like it just feels like pavement with slightly less grip. And it's like no, there should be a little bit of cushion here. Like you should be able to get like a little bit of like side grip. That's true. I don't know, but I think that'd be a really cool system, like to have like the rally system where you actually have to like repair the car. Like that'd be really cool in Beam. Like that would be like honestly the thing I would love to see in Beam. Oh, you clip the bottom there, yeah.
I just everything's wrong. Doesn't turn, it's loose on exit, tight in the corner. I can't change weight jacker 500 times per corner, so.
There's just cars that are just dying in the tri-oval. That is space. That's basically what it is. Also,
like if I need like 7 or 8 weight
track.
jacker in the corner, how do I get off 2 with 0? Like, don't have a macro.
Random car that me and another car had to split.
Now I'm curious, Sam.
Maybe a 4X.
Damn.
Actually, in-car adjustment presets would be great, actually.
Jack Burton, thank you for following.
Actually, one thing I've been wanting from iRacing a lot, and I feel like Mirai would probably agree on this, I would love to have like what are they called in other games? I'm gonna call them pit schedules.
Like land pit stops, I guess, scheduled pit stops.
Yeah. Like so that you could actually map out like, oh, this is what we're doing, and then you could, like, you can change stuff on the fly still. Like if you're like in your black box and you're like, okay, I want to change what the next pit stop's going to be, and it just tells you like, hey, this is what it is. Or you can even skip a pit stop. Like let's say you have to make an adjustment because of a yellow flag or something, but like.
Top 2 or even 3 better be pitting, because.
Oh yeah, programmable button like that. That'd actually be really nice.
Are you gonna be good on fuel?
Yes.
Okay. Even in clean air?
Yes. It's quite close, but yes. I am making it in Mach 5 with how we've been going here.
Yeah, see, stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that's something that they do in real life. And then if it's in real life, like, I could see it being abused in Sim, but, like, at that point, if it's in real life, might as well.
I'm not sure about this car, Ruska.
Which one?
The one behind you.
Oh yeah, they're getting onto my right rear as if netcode isn't going to absolutely obliterate them if they do. And it's like, well, honestly, more fool me because I don't
like hopping around as well. So
well, let me see what your ping's like, because they might be okay. Yeah, you're actually within a good ping level. So you could Felix Nielsen also within a good level. So yeah, you might actually not have as much netcode issues as you guys think.
Well, I think
he was hopping around.
We are traveling faster than netcode can really handle. So.
Well, I know what I'm gonna do.
Pit.
Raska, you know I know that.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, compared to, like, the issues that people commonly see. So long as you're within, like, so long as you give, like, a foot or 2, you should be fine, is what I'm trying to say. Really, the 2 you'd be wanting to worry about would be Yari Brutpacher, Ronaldo Silva, and Nathan
What's going on
Marconi.
here?
What's going on there?
Oh shit, I'm gonna get fucked.
You made it all right?
Yes, but I gotta let someone by, so I can't pit.
brake in the middle of the fucking road, dude.
Pierre stopped for the pace car
Yeah.
to let it by. And then the car behind Pierre slammed on the brakes. That would have been Joseph Thompson in a Miku livery.
Oh my
They
god.
stopped, okay. And then Malcolm McShane didn't take us? I don't know what happened here, actually. What happened here? Hold on.
2, 1.
Oh. No way this happened. Oh my... Ah!
All clear. Punch it.
So then Joseph got slowed down, got back on the throttle, slowed down, stopped, slammed on the brakes again, but into turn 3, which caused them to slide down. Malcolm didn't see that happening and then just ran into the back of Joseph and then flipped.
The funniest thing is those top two, because they were so far ahead of the pace car, they didn't commit to the pit lane before 3. So I saw all this and I was behind the pace car. So they're pitting now. I mean, one of them's lost a rear wing, but they probably both have damage now. But even if they hadn't have got damaged, they hadn't slowed down early enough and they didn't commit to the pit lane. So I think, Matty's a lap down from the cycle, but I think I'm going to inherit the lead here.
Wow, how the fortunes have changed.
It's so stupid.
Well, this is that kind of week, apparently, with this track.
A meme.
Okay, can I say this? I never almost ever like the fixed race, like ever.
Because the setup is bad.
Well, this isn't the fixed sprint though.
That and the
if that's what you meant.
wait, isn't this fixed though?
It is fixed.
It's fixed, but it's not the sprint.
Yeah, no, I fixed sprint I'm usually okay with. It's fixed.
No, it's
that
fixed
I'm not.
sprint that we always complain
it?
about. Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
you're
I mean,
right.
it's been all right recently, but although
I think that's probably
recently.
why I'm saying fixed. I mean, that's fair then. Maybe I'm just dumb.
I mean, they've all gone bad in various ways at one point or another. So
Hey, everyone in chat, I'm an idiot.
no.
Reska, you have clean air and you have the bottom.
What you're
GG.
saying is, see, now it's gonna feel really bad when I have bottled it past tense.
By the way, be careful on the restart.
Yes. Well, luckily I don't have to really push it because I'm already in the lead.
Okay, see that I'm okay with saying. I can say that I'm an adorable idiot. I need to add more people to the... I need to figure out a way to make it easier to add people to the friends list. I need to make it like a form. Yeah, a form.
The pace car is in.
Easily up in SimHub?
Okay, you are the leader.
Oh. Oh, we're talking about aid still. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do illegal stuff. Unless you become a pirate. Okay, you know what? You know what one of the most underrated changes in iRacing is, though?
What?
That they added a driver to the pace car. I'm pretty sure that back in the day,
Lap
the pace
car.
car was just... The
Yeah.
pace car did not have windows. It was just like a solid blob.
Staying high. That's good. Well, that's weird what he just did there, but okay.
I'm hoping with the DX12 update, they'll be able to have global illumination so we can finally have a moon.
Pierre has caught up to us, by the way, Reska.
Do your best.
Well, I'm not giving up the inside, so...
Do your best. I'm gonna go stand over here for a bit to try and get my VR play space to stop being dumb.
No.
Well, that's Sam. That's normal.
Oh my god, I don't like what I'm seeing behind me, Frankie.
No, it's just pure.
Oh, you
by.
guys let him get to second. What's wrong?
Just look inside!
I don't want the 4X though.
Oh, just do this because I want to talk.
Yeah, he's giving me a 0x on the rear. Like, come on. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Netcode? Yeah.
As far as I am aware, netcode.
Yep, it was. That's the race. GG, Reska. Lol.
Does that mean you win?
Yeah. I mean, it's literally last lap next time by, so.
W. Reska wins. Weska wins.
Don't feel bad about it, Reska.
Weska win.
Don't even acknowledge anything he says.
I already apologized to him in the in-game chat.
Why?
No. See, I knew. I expected that response. Lol.
Yeah, well,
So-
no, yeah, well. But all I can do is apologize for what happened.
Let me see what happened here. Was that on you?
It's It's very possible that I turned in a little bit later than maybe
That
other.
is 3 feet of netcode, and you are on the. You are basically like half a foot from the white line. That is on him. Well, on netcode, so it's not your fault. Like Reska, if you need to see it,
I don't care.
this is the point of impact.
was-
You should look at it.
Well, I can't look right now anyway. I'm still in the race, mate.
Okay, well, I'm just go to my stream. Everyone
I
on
can't
stream, you can
because
see
I'm
that.
in the race.
Reska is not even like more than a foot from the white line. You are fine. Holy crap, that's bad though. I mean, he was lagging already though.
He was
remember?
lagging the entire race, so for him to say that, oh, you're bring all over, like, dude, do you have no
Yeah, his ping is
self-awareness?
good. His ping is good, but his quality's been dropping randomly. Like I've seen it drop occasionally. So, like he was, yeah. I think I don't know what to say about this because it's like it's worse in iRacing, but also it's been fine for me.
I mean, people in my stream could have seen it. Like I was behind Pierre for the majority of the race, and he was all over the place.
Yeah, Reska, that's
And
not.
I'm not talking about him changing lines mid corner unexpectedly. That's a him thing. His internet was also bad. So
Well, I'm just saying this more because like I need Reska to understand that I'm not saying this just to like make him feel better.
I know. I just whatever. We've had these situations.
you
every
should not
freaking
have
week.
dignified a response. You
I
should not have
would rather
dignified
do
him with a
that.
response.
I would deal with these
I-
how I choose to deal with them.
Okay.
That's fine, Reska. if
But
that's how you
congrats
feel.
on the win, Ruska.
But
You
I am
beat me
already-
I
on an
don't
vote yet
care.
again. No,
Can
you
look
do
at it?
care.
Can you please look at it, Reska?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm rewinding. I'm opening it up. Yeah,
I was
on-
gonna say you
on the
could-
patch replay, there's no fucking contact whatsoever. But yeah. But you know, am I?
It's not even the. No, you're not even going up yet.
Yeah, but if it predicts I'm going up, which I do, yeah.
Oh well. Like I want to look at this actually. You do go up, but you never go up enough to touch him anyways. Like I'm looking at, I'm using that little. There's like a little line right there
I'm watching it right now. I don't know.
on the left side of his
Definitely
tire.
net code. I can't
You
say
never
who's
go above that line, so you would have
fault it
never
was,
been
but
in him.
Yeah, there was like almost a car width between you guys.
You can't do anything about that, so it's not your fault. Yep. Oh well.
Oh well.
He was giving
he
shit
can
to
either-
everybody the entire race, so I don't give a
can-
shit.
Yeah, he can either accept it or not.
I mean, it's. I
Like,
mean,
he
I
was-
will
That's
say,
okay.
it's such a bad. You're going into a race with such a bad sportsmanship mentality. When Matty set the poll, right, and we get the public message in the game chat, nice warming / burning / scrubbing poll, Matty. It's at that point, for no other reason than that I muted his voice chat because he said it in voice chat as well. And it's like,
Yeah.
the engine warming is dumb. Like, don't get me wrong, it is, and I wish they just
Apparently
disallow
they
it,
patched
really.
out
But
the engine warming.
what do you mean?
Well, someone on my stream Wednesday were like, "Oh,
I thought
the engine
Clendy
warming."
mentioned that.
Yeah, Clendy. Yeah, Clendy was like, "The engine warming doesn't do anything anymore."
Wait, what?
What do you mean they haven't? Who's right then? Clendy, are you in chat?
No, it wasn't Clendy. Sorry.
Okay,
it was.
wasn't Clendy. It was someone else. Someone.
There was someone.
mentioned
No,
that
I'm trying
they
to remember.
fixed
It was
the
someone else
engine
that had a
warming.
K in their name. I'm sorry, Clendy. Everyone knows this. I have really bad memory problems sometimes. Okay.
Okay, maybe it
Yeah,
still
the-
works, but they must.
I
have,
think it
like,
still works. Yeah.
nerfed the effect on it.
Are
No, it
we
was,
just to interrupt for a moment? Are we signing up for the fixed sprint in 4 minutes or not?
That is not enough prep time for me.
Are we waiting for the open then?
Yes.
Okay.
We
I
could
would say just
practice
the
for the
open.
open. and then we can do the fixed afterwards.
I mean, we could
right?
use the fix. We could use the fix series as a bit of practice, though. But
it's a different setup.
Yeah.
that's fair.
It kind
Yes,
of fucks me out
Caroline.
more than helps.
I
me,
lost
honestly.
0.02 safety rating because of 4 incidents. That's just how oval racing.
No,
my SR is gonna be
I'm
awful.
below 3,000. No, I'm below 3,000 to get an oval. No.
It's okay. You'll get it. You'll get it back in the next one.
Well,
I've been
guys,
doing nothing but bad.
guys,
Guys,
why
guys,
do
I'm-
I have such a hit list of people who hate me in IndyCar?
Well,
for
to be fair,
valid
people-
reasons or non-valid reasons, why do I have a list of people that hate me?
Can
I
characters. So
Pierre is honestly now on my hit list.
dear.
Pierre has been on my list ever since I've raced with him in F3 5 years ago.
Hi, Derek.
So.
Hello, Derek.
That's fair. That's fair, Derek. No, like it's not like when I say hit list, there obviously it's nothing like that. It's more just he's now on my shit list.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, you know, he's got a reputation.
Yeah.
I don't have anything
I'm
personal
gonna be
against
blunt.
him, but
would not
I know his
feel-
name. You know, I've seen him on the
He is
forum.
very
I know who he is.
vocal.
Yes,
He's a
To
troll,
put it-
yeah.
He's vocal. I'll put it that way. And he's been vocal since like the entire time I've.
But how
I've
you
raced with
doing?
him, so.
We're about to do Portland. We're gonna do the Portland Open race.
Yes, and we're practicing because we need practice.
unless you have joined
I'm-
one that ends in 6 minutes, I believe. I am gonna join number 083.
Aw. No. Why am I like this? I thought I checked. I thought I checked.
Also,
Alex Miller was in this one.
Also, hey there, Matty. You got screwed in that race. I mean, we kind of, I don't know if you were listening at all, but obviously when we pitted on the second time by, I don't know if you expected that.
Well, everyone's
or,
here.
And yeah, you, that kind of fucked you up when you had to do the green flag pit stop, which is a shame because you obviously had that pretty much under control. And God, I wish the top two
joining-
hadn't got together and given me that lead, but oh well.
I'm going to join.
Derek, you doing
session
any fun
83.
racing this weekend? Like, you doing anything fun? You doing the race for a cause 24 at all? I'm actually really curious who here is all doing that. I know Sam is.
I'm
A
doing
lot
it.
of people
we
that we
are.
know are doing it.
I'm excited. Also, I did not actually properly go into the Discord, and Frankie actually got his roles before I did because I did not properly register in the Discord.
All right, hold on.
okay.
I gotta fix my sound alerts.
You're
because-
here for Baja and Oh.
Reska.
You could just go to Reska's channel for Reska, then you don't have to be here.
Failed Tech, Atlanta 2022 Oval. That's not gonna work.
All right, you joined. Okay, I do love the new little like friends list feature in the practices thing. I love the. Okay, listen, I love everything about this. This is fine to me now. The race page has grown on me now. Damn it.
You know how to
I
miscount
do wish
it,
that
I
these
may
were
have
open.
stayed out anyway.
I wish these were open anyways. I wish these were open by default. It's silly that this isn't open by default. I don't like having to click this.
Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I had already almost destroyed my race. I mean, Lith kind of did. We both spun the tires on that first restart, and I was trying to be careful, but it just wasn't enough. So,
It was
okay.
in the turn in the quad oval that you lost.
Are we
it, right?
watching? Okay.
I don't
What was
know,
it before?
wherever. Just in general, just before the first kink, if that's what you mean. I think I can't remember.
By the way, Joel, I fixed some of my hand tracking issues. I found out that one of my dongles is bad, just straight up bad. And then also I have a new little USB hub here that's like right here. So like now when I do like full body tracking with like the hand trackers too, I shouldn't have the issues I had before.
My chat alerts are not going off. So
What?
the sound is not going off.
Wait,
It seems like a lot of
had
your
to-
audio
had
settings
to-
got reset. Probably when you
I
unplugged
don't.
something.
Yeah, I had two like new followers. By the way, thank you for the follows. I apologize for not acknowledging it because I did not see it or hear it. Raphael and Granjita.
It's probably
Wait, is that
it's probably the in OBS you need to change where that's outputting to.
Praise the sun.
Output.
Also, is
How-
that
where
our
do I do
Julian in
that?
here?
In properties?
Reska?
Well, how is it set up in the first place, Frankie? Like, is it a is it just the browser source playing sound
It's a
into your
browser
OBS?
source, yes.
Do you know if your chat heard it or no idea?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Chat,
I think
did you hear the burnout free signature takedown effect when I had the new followers?
if you
By the way,
click on the three
Reska.
dots next to one of the audio mixer things, or just the bottom
Yeah.
bit of it. No, not the bottom bit of it. But then advanced audio properties. I presume it's set to monitor as well. Is that right? Or
Monitor and output.
okay.
Wait,
and then how do
Are
we
you on the
change that?
old? Are we on the old audio thingy?
This is just OBS.
Oh, okay.
In that case, where is it? I don't do this too often, Frankie, so I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, settings, like actual OBS settings, and then audio, and then under advanced, there's monitoring device. I expect it will be a disconnected device or something.
Let's see. Audio advanced. Wait, advanced?
Like yeah, click audio and then scroll down.
Yeah. Oh, audio and scroll down.
Yeah, and then in there there's advanced, like not too far down.
Advanced. Monitoring device default, darn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be it.
Yeah. This is so stupid.
And Julian, I think Queen's Design Ruby was asking if there's someone that could be an extra driver.
Yeah, that's what I was about to point out there. Reska was that he was asking about that.
I don't know if for the extra driver you have to meet their usual requirements of who drives for them, but it might be worth asking. I don't know. Oh, officially too late? Yeah, it is actually. I think that might be 40 more minutes actually.
You could always check.
If I got my timers right, which I may not have.
All right.
Good thing I checked on the Discord earlier. Though I guess it's just about being registered by the team, yeah? Like it's not Discord based, I guess, yeah?
Well, they are sending a CSV with all the preferred names and such to RaceSpot for their driver overrides. So yeah, they want the list done, I believe, within 40 minutes from now.
Oh, I don't need to change anything with that then, right? Because my in-game name's correct.
I assume so. Yeah, you can check the rosters page in their Discord.
When is
and look
race
for
I'll check
LNG2
that in a second.
on Saturday?
Yep,
Yes.
it's tomorrow.
and Sunday.
Yes,
I
because it's
will-
a 24-hour race.
Yeah,
I'm
but it's
gonna be
like early
streaming
morning
live
Sunday
then.
for me.
Yeah, it'd be like, I think for you it's like 7 or maybe 6 a.m.
I think it's 6 a.m. is when it ends.
Yeah.
So I'll be
I'm
waking
only
up
going to
early
be
to start the
available.
stream.
Lith, you are listed as
For
Lith
that.
Fox with he, him pronouns.
Cool. I'm okay with that.
I like how Blanny is outside of the table. Wait, I gotta have a look at the DHR car because that's
Wait,
even
what?
worse. Well, the table is formatted properly for like 5 drivers, but then we have 6 drivers. I think 5 drivers. Wait,
Oh, WrestleMania's this week?
it is.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, DHR have like 5 people
Race
outside of the
4.
table, so that's pretty funny.
Let me see. This is in rosters.
Don't you find it funny
Okay.
how, like, WWE, the company itself, is like full of
We
right-wing,
are
tolerant people,
in...
but the wrestling fans themselves are like the most left-leaning sports fans out there.
That sounds like politics, Frankie.
That sounds like politics on my racing VTuber stream. You know, the thing that I had a panic attack about yesterday and I didn't want to talk about.
There we go. Thank you so much for the raid, Drought. Really appreciate it. Now we know that my sound alerts work now. Welcome, Raiders. Frisky
Okay.
Frankie, Femboy Race Queen Racing VTuber
Let's
here.
see.
Doing some IndyCar at Portland. We're practicing for the open race, which starts in about 40 minutes.
Hey Reska, you want to see some? You want to look? Did you look at the third line there? I think that's even funnier on the team.
I'm not looking at the moment. Sorry.
So it's all of our driver IDs, right?
Yeah.
I'm the only one not in 6 digits.
Well, at least you don't have anyone in 7 digits. I still
True,
find it funny
true,
that
but like,
still find it funny that I had to message the iRacing live timing people and be like, "Hey, I can't type 7 digits. Is this a bug?" And they're like, "Are you sure you got the right ID? Like, I don't think anyone's over 6 digits yet." And I'm like, "No, I definitely have someone." And then I had to message again because it hadn't been updated yet. And I know it takes time, but I wanted to point it out because I'm like, "Hey, my league now has 3 7-digit drivers." Which just shows how much, I guess, VTuber racing has
Josh,
influenced
thank
people
you
would have
so much
signed up for
again the
iRacing.
raid.
yeah.
Get some rest.
No, it's I do need to see your list actually, Sam. That's in GT3, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Let me take a look here. Okay, so
You
let's
won't miss
see,
them.
that's-
Reteach, that's awesome. WrestleMania's in Vegas this year, right? Which is neat. There's always stuff to do in Vegas.
I know your
Really?
list, by the way, is ridiculous because I remember
Yeah,
you saying
lots of-
that.
Good food, restaurants. Vegas has become a culinary destination for America.
Yeah, it's a quality time.
Forgot that I'm in VR and I'm blind. And I don't have contacts.
Oh shit.
I
I
assume-
do remember you saying who you had on your team was kind of crazy.
There's a broadband on it,
I know that there's a broadband on it.
but there's a whole bunch of cool people on it.
Oh, I know.
Oscar Hardwick.
I think I might be stupid, y'all.
What's the difference between a cat boy and a fox boy? What?
I go on and 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 on about stuff no one cares about.
I don't get it.
Wait, what? What? I don't get it either.
Frisk
I'm seeing a
means
lot of names in
playful.
here, though. That's
Maybe
actually good. That's actually a really
I'm
good
sorry.
race.
I'm too say-so to understand that joke.
Okay,
Oh,
listen,
God.
Frankie. I'm not say so. You know this, and I don't even get it. Yeah, I would like to point out that my iRacing streams are deemed generally for everybody. My other streams not so much, but my iRacing streams is particularly. Okay, am I just looking at the wrong list here? Am I just dumb?
The GT3 category.
Whoops.
You'll see him.
I was looking at it and I didn't. Oh,
Are you on the-
I was looking at outdated. I was looking at the outdated one.
Yeah.
That's why.
That'll
Okay, yeah,
do
no,
it.
I see what you mean by I can't miss that. It just goes on and on forever.
What? That's not how foxes are made, you liar.
I think it's crazier that I have an earlier player ID than Jimmy Broadbent.
Is it
Actually,
really?
am I the-
You pretty much
wait a
you
minute.
started when
Wait a minute, wait a
iRacing
minute.
first came out.
Wait a minute, am I the oldest? Like, wait,
Dustin might have you.
Dustin?
Dustin
Yeah,
William
that's right,
Owen
yeah.
Dawes. Yeah, he has really low
Yeah.
number.
Yeah,
But
he
you may well be
might-
second.
I think I'm one of the oldest, technically one of the, like, not age-wise, but like
yeah, yeah.
account-wise, oldest. I'm trying to explain it for stream on that, by the way. I might be one of the oldest iRacers on here, actually.
The oldest as in
Oh,
an
yeah,
age
Dustin Dawes.
or
Yeah,
oldest
Dustin Dawes,
account?
Dustin Dawes started at, like, he's like one of the first 16,000.
That's crazy.
Reska, is that a qualifying lap?
That is a qualifying
I'm noticing
lap,
something.
yeah.
I am noticing a
shit.
trend here, by the way. I'm noticing a trend that the people that have like the lowest numbers tend to be the ones that get in the most fights on the forums. Like, I'm noticing that trend a little bit because it's like everyone's like, "Oh, you just excuse this." Like, no, No, we've already treaded this water like 800,000 times forever. Can we move on to something more important, like how we don't have a moon? I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Sam. But you breed a cat girl with a wolf boy to get a fox. Good to know.
No, I
mean,
don't think
yeah,
that's true.
That's fair, Derek. Like it is one of those things where like don't get me wrong, like most of my arguments, like if people actually read into them, I'm not actually like, I don't think my arguments have anything of substance. I will be blunt. Like I will be the first to tell people that. Like I don't feel like a lot of my arguments have anything of substance. My arguments tend to be more about how the arguments are presented more than the arguments themselves. Because like it and I think it just bothers me because it's more of the perspective of like, hey, we need to be focused on the issue that like is being discussed. Like here's a great example is this Reddit post, right? Someone was asking when iRacing was going to be adding the 360 hertz force feedback for the Moza wheels. They were like questioning about that. And then someone in this Reddit thread starts trying to sell, was it Maria or Myra or something like that? It's like the one of those apps that's supposed to help with like force feedback and stuff. And it's like, that wasn't the question though.
Yeah.
Like I get that you get that you think that, because like they start going on, well it's clearly related because they want 360 hertz. I'm like, yeah, but they're asking when the native support for it's going to be added, not can they get through, because there's already apps that let you do 360 hertz. And yeah, Myra or Maria or whatever might do it better than those other apps, but that's still not the native one.
And like you see it a lot when someone asks, how do I do this? And that may not be on paper a good idea, but the person may have their reasons for doing it. And then the responses are like, why are you doing that? You should do this. And it's like, that's not the question. The question is, how do I do this? I didn't ask if I should or what the alternatives are. I asked how to do this, and I came here for it.
Oh, Reska. Between Linux, between the iRacing forums and the Discords and everything else, thank you for the raid, Tomcat. Welcome in. Hi, my name's Lithium Fox. I'm full body sim racing VR VTuber. We're here today with Reska and Frisky Frankie discussing about the state of the internet. But like that, Linux, and then actually, do you know how much of this VTuber stuff that like everyone praises me for, like how much of it I had to argue with all of the communities about, like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
I actually got called the R-slur because I went to the
what?
I went to the. Everyone else heard what I said, right?
Yes.
Okay. I went to the Hungarian Richard Burns Rally mod Discord, right? I got called that there by one of the moderators because I was asking if they could, instead of trying to do driver-based, if they could allow us to like set like what the wheel is supposed to be, like 1080 degrees, right? And then have the game basically clamp the wheel so that you could get the proper rotation for every car and not have to change the wheel rotation, because I required that for my software, because you have to set like it's actually technically hard-coded to 1080. I could fix that. I just am really bad at Unity UI. And yeah, so I got called that because I wanted that feature, and I was asking for that as a feature request, and they got really mad at me for that. They're like, why would you even want that? Like that would just limit the amount of that would limit the, what is it? They're like, it would limit the, there's that phrase, it's the sensitivity of the wheel. It would limit the, like, how well it would track my movements. So why would I even want that? It's like, because it's a direct drive wheel and it's going to have that limit anyways. Like it scales that based on what you set it to anyways. So if I set it to 1080, it's going to be that limited. Registration's open. Yeah, have the game soft lock per car. Yeah, I just wanted a soft lock feature, and they were really mad, and got very upset about that and called me a slur for that. And I'm like, and we're like, yeah, you clearly have autism. I'm like, what? What the hell does this have to do with anything? Okay. Can I register for the race, please?
I will
Alright.
reg after this quali run.
Now, okay, so I see what happened here. So the register button does not update to let you click on it without refreshing the page by going back and then going forward.
I
that's
believe that
annoying.
sometimes it does though. Because I was
Because
surprised I could for the race earlier.
But were you in a session when that happened?
Oh, I wasn't in a... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see the difference.
Yeah. See, that's what happened because it doesn't update. The iRacing UI stops updating once you're in a session.
Yeah.
So you have to like manually, forcefully do that, which is annoying. So I got it. Okay, cool. Good to know though. Now I know. Something to report later. If I don't forget. Or at least to have like a refresh button there. Would be nice.
Yeah, refresh button would be good.
Just for that section. Or each section.
Damn
Just
it,
like on top of the
Jessica.
page, essentially. Like, could be
You
right.
faster
you could do
than
that.
being qualified.
You could do that. I mean, you should be able to do that. You should actually be able to refresh that manually. If it's not auto refreshing, I think. If it's auto refreshing, that should be disabled. But if it's not auto refreshing, then you should be allowed to manually press it.
You're using 50.4? How are you not spinning out under braking?
It's personal preference.
Also, hi Samantha.
Personally, I think you should be spinning out after every braking point.
Wait, Frankie left? Why did you leave the session, Frankie?
To register.
Yes,
You
because
can
every
do
time...
that.
You don't worry, Liv.
I don't care. That's how I do things.
Well, then we don't get to practice
Okay.
together.
I want to
Sad.
see how many people are registered.
But,
But then
it
we
won't
don't get to
affect-
practice together.
It won't affect the number of people who are registered. It can be
Sam keeps telling me that-
Schrodinger's registration. You never know.
Sam keeps telling me that I could be really good at open wheel road, and then I go and drop down to 1500 formula. I'm very sad about
what
this.
you're at right now?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Because I
Just
tried doing
IndyCar?
no, because I tried to do a super formula, died, and then I tried
there's your
doing another
issue.
thing.
You tried to do Super Formula at a bad track.
That's actually true.
Yes.
Wait.
See, I'm rational. It's I don't think I've used that much rearward bias in anything
Actually,
aside from maybe the LMP2 and the
I realize what I want to do now.
What?
I want to do a Mirai or something. I want to do something. Whoever wants to help sponsor it, really, or watch over it. I want to do a Mount Washington event.
Interesting.
You sign up for a time slot, and you basically should be there about, I think, 20 minutes beforehand, and we do it like one at a time, like an actual, like, because they did that, the race to the top or race to the summit or whatever for RaceBot when it like first came out, and then no one's really ever done anything with it again. And I'd like to see like a proper like hill climb like broadcast again, and I think that'd just be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Make it like a couple hour event type of thing. Still need to do my silly little street stock event too. I want to do that still too. Which
Street stocks or mini stocks?
I've mentioned street stocks every time, and I've told everyone why.
Oh, I forgot to start the predictions for the last race. Ah.
Yeah,
Can
the
we
nice part is
run it
that I
back
have,
so that it doesn't end the same way?
I will admit, I have been really bad about getting my projects and stuff done. I have actually been reworking on a lot of like rescheduling myself to do a lot of these projects again. So like now I'm like, okay, yeah, I can actually probably find some time to get these events set up. So I might actually do that here this not this weekend because it's kind of busy because, you know, we have the 24-hour race and also it's my birthday on Sunday, so I just won't be here.
Happy preemptive birthday, then.
I'll just celebrate it tomorrow.
Oh, is tomorrow's race stream going to be your birthday stream?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my birthday stream because I don't know how I'll be on Monday. Because Monday I might, because like I've been also like basically like reorganizing all of my projects the past few days. So like while there might be not a lot of stuff I'm saying in the foreground, and this is also for you, Frankie, you won't know this information because I haven't been telling you. I've been actually also like reorganizing basically that entire thing I've been working on for you. Yeah, I've been reworking everything because I'm reworking my model, I'm reworking Fox's model, I'm reworking your entire file structure of your model so that I can actually export it. And then I'm also working on a secret little project for someone else, another big streamer that's been getting up there in names, who is supposedly going to be the first other person to use my fucking software. So that's gonna be neat.
Are you getting good compensation out of it?
I did get compensated a bit though, but yeah.
All right, time to get some more quali practice while the track is empty.
Yeah, you know my time is quali, right, Frankie?
Yes.
Okay.
You saw my time, right?
It will definitely be.
I was like
did
a
get
10th
compensated
off of you.
Yeah,
to a
it's
degree.
not bad. Alex is now 3/10 faster, so.
Kawhi, I will see the end of the race. It's just that I have to sleep, and then I'll be waking up for the end of the race.
Yeah, end of the race will be
So, like-
early on Sunday for this, so like 6 a.m.
Yeah,
right?
it's
So-
like 6 a.m. So I'm gonna have to like get to bed like I probably put my schedule a little too late actually, but it's fine because I don't really get that much sleep if I sleep that early anyway. So
The
it
only
doesn't
bit
matter.
of the race I'll be able to see is the ones that I'm driving because I work
Yeah.
over the weekend.
Because Fox will be taking me out for my birthday, hopefully with a sniper rifle.
No!
And well, you know, bitches love cannons, right? Y'all have seen Hellsing Abridged, right? Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons. No, seriously though, like the funnier part is I will literally like when we're playing a game, I will absolutely gift her like anytime we can. I'll be like, here, take this, and it'll be a like usually like a anti-tank rifle or anti-material rifle. Like, and she's like, ooh. Did you guys already answer what Okay, why do I keep thinking your name is Jerma for a second? What am I doing?
Jerma. Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? No! It's not enough! I didn't beat Alex.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am hitting every J name in my head other than the one that your name is. What is wrong with me?
Hey, type. Boba.
Jason, Justin, Jerma.
Matty, you can't be that bad at driving IndyCar on road if you drive the Lotus 79. This is maybe a little bit,
Jesus.
a little bit more lively on the rear, but not by a lot. I think you'll be fine.
I think
Although it
y'all
will
can
be-
realize what kind of day it is for me. It's a word day for me. And for those that are new to my streams and new to the streams in general, when I say it's a word day, it means I have forgotten words. Ooh, okay. I'll try that. Sure.
What are you talking about, type?
Stop selling yourself to Lith for a higher price than him.
What?
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like
Oh, I don't have
90% of
Roach
our
open.
team will be streaming their stints.
I'm streaming like
So-
the entire race,
Oh, yes, and Liff is streaming the entire race.
as
I
I
will probably
usually tend to
also
do.
stream the entire race.
It must be
Though it-
nice to have weekends off.
That is why I
I-
changed job, Frankie.
I mean, hey Frankie,
Yes?
no,
What?
it's not.
So what off days would you prefer to have then?
Frankie, does everyone else get the joke?
I
I'm
think
making?
is it an unemployed reference?
Oh,
It is an
Yeah.
unemployed
sorry.
reference.
Be right back.
It is. It is. I have been trying to get a job for a year as of the end of this month. Reference. Oh, there will be a broadcast on RaceBot. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll have to link to that too.
You might see one of us on the race spot in a driver interview. Perhaps.
Can I are they using the SDK driver information for those? Because I need to figure out if I need to update my.
I think so. No, they're not.
I also. Oh, they're not. Okay. Okay. Do they need images for that race? Okay. Because if I need to provide that in the spreadsheet, then I will do so. It's just it won't be. Okay, image. They don't use images. Okay, that's what it is. All right. I think I'll do. Do we know if they're gonna do any sort of webcam? Oh, wait, that's too fast. That's too fast. That's too fast.
They're doing a Zoom thing.
Yep, the details are there for that.
All right, I will see what I can provide then.
We can provide our live 2Ds because of the virtual webcam.
The yes, but also I need to do some changes to mine. Because I'll need to properly crop mine so that it's like actually sending the source out correctly. So I have to make changes tonight. They were very happy with that the last time I did that, by the way.
Yeah, that was good. It was Next Level Racing at the time, wasn't it? Was that RaceBot? I don't
Yep.
even know.
I think that was on RaceSpot.
Yes, we have to change tire compounds. We have to use the primary and alternates both in the race. There's one pit stop that is needed because the fuel will not last the entire race. The red sidewall tires are softer and faster, but they last fewer laps than the black primary tires.
The expected
as
popular
well-
strategy will be to start on primes, run a full stint, and switch to reds.
And
Unless you're
Kohai-
starting on pole, then perhaps you might. Oh wait.
No, I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah.
Kohai, the main issue is that I have to move my rig slightly because for some reason my Steam VR has been moving slightly the past couple days. Probably because the temperature changes. And I have to crop it properly because what you guys see is actually a zoomed in version of it. I just set it to the center.
Also, don't forget to set a push to pass button.
Yes.
Because this car does have a push to pass system. It is 200 seconds for the entire race. It deactivates when it detects 20% or less throttle.
Or when you
Or
press the
you
button.
Should
Yes.
did any of you follow me back when I made Remy Broadbent? Or Remy
What?
Broadwheel?
What?
Remy Broadwheel.
What?
Oh no.
So,
What did you mean by
um,
this?
Dare I ask?
So basically, as like because Scoot was in here and we were just like basically shit posting, at one point we got so just out there that I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna stretch I'm just gonna stretch Jimmy Broadbent's face across the UV map of my steering wheel. And so I had a wheel that would sit next to my rig, and it was just Jimmy Broadbent's face, but like in that like really like the really wide thing across the wheel. And it was great. And we called it Remy Broad Wheel. It's so cursed. I love it. I need to bring that back. I don't have that model anymore because I switched over to the new model thanks to Ahmet, which I do need to give a shout out again to. I need to actually put I need to do like a proper credits at some point. I'm so slow still.
What time's you doing?
What
used to be-
what compound?
Minutes pretty much flat on reds.
After how many
That's
laps?
I think only like 2 or 3.
You're not
Yeah.
that far off.
It's probably fine, yeah.
What kind of lap
Like-
times are you guys doing?
On the reds, I think I'm doing like a mid 59.
But it's not like that's for a full stint, right? Because, I mean, we're going to start on the primaries anyway, so the reds I found wore off quite quickly, and then I was doing my prime times, like, almost straight away.
He
I
did
have-
retweet it. I deleted the tweet. Oh, I just did a 59.9. Okay.
Nice. I did a 1 minute 0.3 on prime's first flying lap.
Also, Sam, yeah, this setup is really sketch after a couple laps. Like, holy crap. Why am I drifting?
Well, that's why the alts are not the preferred tire for this race, because, yeah, they just go to shit.
No, but okay, so you know that high speed sector, like near the last corners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was drifting through that.
I mean, yeah, it's a very abrupt turn.
Just drive a
So
little
it is
less
going
hard.
to upset the car.
Yeah, I mean, we won't run a full stint on the reds, but I guess you want to try and keep them alive as best you can for what you're doing on them. Well, that's
It
a
does
good
feel
prime
good.
lap.
You're right. You're right. I feel like that felt good. That was pretty solid.
59.7
I
on
might-
prime. That's decent.
Wait, how are you? Oh, wait, are you doing qualifying or is that?
I
your
am
setup?
doing qualifying, yes.
My
I was
lap in
asking
yours,
Weska.
my lap in your session length is qualifying. I'm in a different
Okay,
session.
thank God. Okay.
So
Can you
is
guys let me
Alex
know when we
Miller.
go over to the race session?
Yeah, sure. We got 11 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, Sam. During practice, I push hard so that I can try and try and figure out the limits a little bit faster, so that when it's in the race, like I can still push it, but
Reska.
not be. Wait, no, no,
No!
no! I wanted to be the racing themed gamer sops.
Wait,
But
No!
you're not with Gamer Subs though. You're with Advanced.
I'm not. Yeah, but I wanted to get on with gamer subs, but now I can't. I'm still not promoting advanced until I get the welcome stuff set up.
Reska, I did a 58.395 on qualifying.
what was my time? Oh, you're not in that session. That's probably better than my time.
Yeah, I think you did a 4 or something.
I did a 3 in the end, but I didn't beat Alex. I was like
I wouldn't be.
100th of
Melody
Alex or
did
something.
have a racing themed outfit, period. So, pretty sure she
Yeah,
does have.
I
something
think like
that.
half of Vishojo has racing themed outfits.
I'm pretty sure every single VTuber has had a racing theme because you know the race queen aesthetic.
So who is this new waifu on Gamersop? Unless it's
Is
just
it
an
an
original
OC?
character.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just okay. I thought those were always like partnerships or something, but I don't know enough about Gamersops.
How many laps is the alternate stint going to be?
Don't know.
Okay, well, I am proud. I'm happy for them. I'm a little sad, but hey, we'll just become advanced GG's partners, I guess. I say as I already technically am affiliated with them. I still have to try it though. Like, I'm actually really curious how it compares, because like I do have a few issues with gamer subs for me personally. So
Do they have non-drink stuff?
Advanced or gamers subs?
Advanced.
I don't
Like
know.
there are these like sup companies that have like chewable candy things that do the same thing as like the drink.
I haven't fully looked because I haven't had the time because I've been reworking all of my models. Which I'm forgetting that I'm actually good at texture stuff. I keep forgetting I'm actually kind of decent at it. I need to get better at non-design related textures though. I need to get good at like proper like material textures.
Like
Because that's where I like cloth.
oh, like pantyhose.
You had to ruin it. You just had to ruin it.
I didn't ruin anything. Have you seen the hosiery in Girls Frontline 2?
Oh Jesus! How are you guys so fat? What am I doing wrong?
What are you still on reds for first?
Well, I'm trying my qualifying.
Okay. Well, what time are you doing?
I'm still like 59.5.
That
That's
seems
okay.
alright.
I want to be faster. I don't want to be 2 seconds off on qualifying.
You're not 2 seconds off.
Yeah,
My
you're not.
time is 58.395.
Yeah, but why are
You'll
you
only
guys
be
getting
2 seconds
57s?
off. Like
I did not do a 57, I'm pretty sure.
57.999.
Okay.
We didn't do any of that.
No, I did, yeah. That's
I am
probably what I got
looking
the
at.
Yeah, but okay,
Wait, you
okay,
did a
but-
57?
Yeah, okay, well, let's just talk about it, not just shout things, okay? Let's just have a conversation about the loud time. Is it in cloud cover, Liv?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, mine is, so
Consider.
consider.
Mine partially is.
partial. Yeah, I know the
No,
chat
there's
clearly
no
got.
cloud cover here for me.
Yeah, but what's your time there?
Yeah,
And is it quality?
Sam, what I'm trying to get at is I need stuff like that can work as like overlays for stuff. So like, for instance, like the patterning of my jacket, right? Like I need that to be like a normal mesh and stuff, right?
Talk about it. But yeah, I noticed like Alex set that amazing time, and then I was like, damn. But then I went out again and I started matching him almost because I noticed that there was like a lot of cloud cover on that lap, so the
Okay.
track was cooler. It
still
seems to
feel
be
like I'm
worth
slow.
like several times. I mean, it's probably always time to find.
Also, hi,
I mean,
Sassy.
don't underestimate how much you can go through the last chicane. You can obviously you don't want to be drifting
you're
it, but
right.
you can take a lot of speed there.
You can
right, Sam.
almost take it flat out.
And the more you connect up like the first sector, like there's a lot of long corners. Like the first 3 corners should be like one long sweeping corner. Really, that's the best way to approach it, I think.
I just need to point out
It's
really
pretty
quickly
much
though.
like Summit Point or Lime Rock.
Yeah, similar.
I
Bit
just need
longer,
to
though.
point out though, we have all the cool people in today. We've had like everybody in. I love it. I love seeing this. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you all will be here for tomorrow for the race for Cause 24. Because that's the important one. You're really cool, Clendy. Shut up.
You're
We
the
have Derek,
coolest
we have
IndyCar
Derek, we have
oval driver
Sam,
there
We
is.
Sassy. We have Reteach. We have Kohai. Like all of cutie. I
Clendy
want to
is
call out
a
everyone because I don't remember.
Clendy is a cooler IndyCar oval fixed driver than Pierre Bourdon.
We have the Alex Miller. So when I say the cool people, I mean like people that are just like really like pretty well known in the community and have done a lot of really cool stuff. That also I'm like, I haven't seen a few of you in a while. You need to be at least 20% cooler, Joel.
Oh man, I haven't heard that in like a decade.
Wait, what is that a reference to?
Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony.
Oh god.
Friendship is magic, specifically because they're on the next gen
No.
now.
I'm going into the drag strip. By the way, you gotta slow down for going into the drag strip to avoid crashing
I hate to
the
admit
last turn.
that I brought that into one of my previous gaming communities back when they were on like episode like 5 of the first season, and I may have helped promote it into the circles that made it awful.
That's okay. You probably weren't the only one.
Yeah, I mean, it was like one of those things where one of my friends was like, "You need to watch this." I almost withdrew from the race. Oops. I did that. I almost did that again. Damn it.
Remember, it's the join button, not the withdraw.
Listen, so that's the other reason why I lost iRating, by the way, is because I joined the Lotus 79. There was the penultimate one for Spa, and I joined it, and then I meant to go join it again, but then I withdrew from the session after it had procced. So I was trying to join the session, but I withdrew from the session, and then I couldn't rejoin because it already procced, right? So then I lost iRating from that, and then I crashed in Super Formula Lights, and then I lost iRating from that, and then I did Super Formula Lights again, but that time I was doing really well, but then someone like hit me out of the hairpin in like the second to last corner there, and then I lost iRating. I think maybe gained. I don't know. I didn't check. But anyways, I lost like 200 to 300 iRating alone.
Oh, I'm on map
2 days ago.
Damn
2 days
it.
ago. Yeah, apparently, Sam, there's new My Little Pony. I don't pay attention to it because the fandom ruined it.
The friendship is magic. Generation
Reska,
of My Little Pony ended
they
like 5
even
years
had-
ago.
They even had a scene where they had Twilight Sparkle recreate Solid Snake in an outfit and everything.
They
Okay,
did the
but,
whole thing.
They had the exclamation point and everything.
but has the Twilight Sparkle X Mordecai from regular show become canon yet, or is that still just memes?
I'm waiting for that too. I do like that one song though. The one song where someone did like a song where
Is
they
it
had them as like
Airplanes?
part of the. No, it was.
Like an original song.
Yeah, it was an original song.
Oh
Like they
my
were in like
God.
a car and on a road trip and stuff, and it was really fun.
I think that is enough practice on their alternates. How many minutes are left?
1.25.
Damn it.
You know, I actually had like an entire different scene for this where like this was on a television behind me, but then people got upset that it ruined
shit.
the immersion. I'm like, okay, well.
I'm gonna go use the washroom, run my 3-minute ad
Okay,
break
fine,
before
Jewel.
the
Don't
race.
pet the Baja. I don't care what you do with your day to day.
You're back.
I was just saying because, like, it's like, yeah, it's like patting the belly. Yeah, pet that Baja.
1. Right here.
Yes. No, it's not the Neko Arc one,
I will also run some ads.
but I like that one. I like that one. That's a good one. That's crazy. That's crazy, Sam. Like,
Well,
you don't have to pet the Baja. I
Adrian
was just
Newey
saying,
is
like,
fully focused on 2026. He's not even doing anything with this year's car, so.
I mean, that would be pretty logical, honestly, considering he didn't even design or work on the thing. Like, forget about
And they're
that.
coming into new regs.
Yeah,
next year,
there's no
so.
point of focusing on this car. Not for him, at
I'm
the very
pretty
least.
sure Aston Martin is treating this year as like a throwaway year.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Lance Stroll in an Adrian Newey rocket winning a championship?
Okay, I don't think he'll win.
I
If
mean,
Alonso is also in the same car.
Well,
Like, oh, hey, to you
he'll be
as well.
up there. remember how good...
Derek, I can go look. Do you want me to go look for you? I can go look. I want to see if they're floating off the ground.
Remember how good Lance Stroll was in the tracing point?
Yes.
Well, I want to go look anyways. Okay, so let's see. Control F12, right? No, wait, is this F12? No, that's
Goodwood
F9.
members meeting. I want to go to the Goodwood members meeting one day. And the other thing,
All right,
the revival.
so it would have been...
Which is easier because you don't have to be a member.
One of these.
I
I
don't
don't
think.
know where the spiral things are. Yes, maybe. Okay, so these things?
I presume one split, Julian,
No.
but
No, they're actually...
I didn't look at the number before it split.
Nope, that is the wrong... How do I go down? Nope, that's not it. There we go. No, it's just their shadows look bad. That's all. They're just bad shadows. Something I'm sure that'll be fixed with the DX12 renderer someday.
Hello, I am back, and it is going to be single split if it is 21 cars.
Yeah. Fun.
Yay!
I mean, I'm okay with that because I wouldn't be in your split otherwise.
You might be.
No, you might be.
But
1500.
It's gonna be a cleaner race with a single split because everyone will spread out more due to a wider range of ability.
But then we're gonna have to lap, like... I'm pretty sure we're gonna be lapping cars.
Is that not
No,
fun?
Derek, I got you.
No,
Derek,
I
I got
hate
you.
lapping cars.
Yeah,
You're
do
gonna
that,
hate
guy.
Le Mans, Frankie.
Yeah, I do. I hate multi-class racing. It should be. They should treat this like an elimination race, where if you're about to get lapped, you should be taken out of the race.
Have you considered Mario Kart World?
Honestly, okay, I know that everyone's like, oh, this is gonna suck, whatever. I actually kind of think it looks interesting.
Yay! I'm not the number one.
Well,
car.
Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I think maybe people's complaints are the price more than content. I think it looks great, honestly. Like the open world
Apparently,
looks
a lot
fun.
of people were complaining about how it looked as well as the price.
Apparently, Mario Kart World is going to be the new Burnout Paradise.
If it runs super slick compared to how Switch games sometimes run, Switch 1 games, then at least they're doing something with the power. But
Well, it depends on the developer.
well, it's Nintendo.
Well, yes.
I don't know. It depends till you get your hands on it and judge it for yourself. But doesn't look different to how I expected Mario Kart to look. Honestly, I'll say that.
I love the fact that they took the time out of their day to do a promotional advertisement for Mario Kart, and they decided to have the Super Mario 64 theme play while launching a penguin off of a cliff. And I think that is funny as heck.
It is a very self-aware, fan servicey in joke.
Yeah, Samantha, I think I know what you're talking about. I saw a very old car get absolutely crushed and the driver thrown onto the banking. They were fine, but it's like, damn, yeah, those old cars are fucking awful for safety by today's standards. Jeez.
Like the fact that it's actually safer to launch them from the car than it is for them to remain in the car.
For the first time, I could see what they meant back then by, oh, I'd rather be thrown from the car than wear a seatbelt. Like with the way that car just crushed in on itself, it's like, yeah, no, I want to go flying.
And we're talking. Can we talk about what we're talking about right now, though, really quickly? What event?
The Goodwoods. Was it members meeting?
Something like that. You know what else
Right.
they did? They did like a whole classic GT3 shootout there.
Yeah, the reason why I mentioned that is because people are still talking about Mario Kart in chat.
Yeah, we are. We are going between two very different things right now.
Yeah, no, also I do want to point out, the new Donkey Kong, well, because it's technically going back to an older style Donkey Kong, right?
Oh, my bars are wrong. Fuck.
5 and 1
that's
bars.
Thank you. I'm going to reload just in case. Got time.
Well, at least my bars aren't wrong. Yeah. He looks so good. Like, don't get me wrong, Rareware did great with their games and stuff, but there's some design decisions that really stuck around a lot longer than they probably should have.
All right, good luck in qualifying.
GL.
GLHF.
OMG WTF BBQ.
flag, checkered flag.
Good lap, Raska.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God, Alex is...
Good lap, Frankie. And
Alex
it's
is
not-
fucking
No,
on
it's a
it.
shit lap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's it's only like almost an entire second faster than mine. Just shit lap. I get it, Frankie.
Well,
Everything's
I could say the
relative.
same.
My lap was
From
a
me
shit
to
lap
pole.
because it's 3/10 off the pole. That's like shit, right? That's huge. But, doesn't make anyone else feel any better. I'm going to BRB quickly.
All right, strat is primes to alternates.
Right. Primes. Yeah, pet that Baja. Because you practiced and you are good at driving car.
Yes.
There's a lot of sweats in here, yeah. Actually, I see like this is mostly IndyCar Discord folks.
Well, mostly TMR and friends of Mirai.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. Yeah, no, it was the 44. Well, technically, the last time I saw him was when Frankie decided to point out stuff that was said about me in a Discord. But, oh yeah, no, I raced with Evan, by the way, in the spot 44. Hi, Siren. Thank you for the lurk.
I am
Yeah.
back.
Welcome back.
That was a stressful race.
What one?
The Spa 44.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was the last time, because I raced with Evan Adams one time. Yeah, that was the race we did it with Jewel and I. I think I ended up, with like 5, 6. Please don't remind me of Staveloff. Jesus.
It's pronounced
I had to basically,
Savalo.
I don't care. Jewel, I had to tell Jewel to stop talking to me I think it was, yeah, I remember that. I think I was what, 6 or so. I had like 6 incidents. It was one of those too, yeah. Yeah, at one point I literally just told Jewel to shut up because I was like, you are distracting me so much right now, Jewel. Because Jewel would only tell me about stuff. Like, Jewel would be quiet the entire lap. And then the moment I'm going into the one quarter I struggle with, hey, Lith. It was kind of funny in a way. Like, in retrospective, it's funny. Right? Yeah, you'd do it again. Of course you would.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'm gonna try and...
Remember to change your starting tire, assuming you want to do that.
We're doing primes to alts, yeah?
That is
Yes.
certainly what I will do, yes. And also engine map, although I'm going to put on 8, I guess, because, yeah.
Evan is starting on alternates.
Interesting.
And I will just let Evan go.
Yeah, turn 1 is interesting here.
Turn 1 is like Monza, but bigger.
I think this is my first IndyCar race with my new control layout. So this is going to be fun.
I like how almost no one in the top 10 has graded.
They want to see what we're doing for tires.
And plus tire warm reasons, I think, as well. Don't want to let
Yeah,
them
because the
sit
longer
and
you,
cool.
yeah, if you sit out on the track, the tire's cool. But if you wait until like the last couple seconds that you can grid, the tires stay warm. You also use less fuel that way.
Yeah, slightly.
So set your pit stop to change to alternates. Careful into turn 1. I am starting directly behind Oh Hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh Hey, it's Oh Hey.
We'll be disqualified if we don't change the tyre compounds before the race is over. 1 to go. Next time by, you'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Alex Miller is starting on alternates. Can you
Oh,
confirm,
wow.
Jessica?
I can confirm. Matt, he likes to do the
I guess he
opposite.
really wants to pull out a big gap. But
He was-
when he does pit,
I mean,
he's
he-
going to be in traffic.
he
Unless
cha-
he plans on running it dry, which I doubt is a
Yeah,
good
that
strat.
I don't think that. That means I have to pass him realistically. Maybe he thinks I can't, or not even just me, but whoever is second. He could
But
short
still, if he
fuel it,
pits
but,
If
but he
pits
still
early,
comes
he's
out
gonna
in
be
traffic.
traffic.
Yeah, like
Well,
sure.
I mean, but if you also like, if you underfuel at the start of the race, you can then just full fuel it for the rest of it.
Well, it's one stop anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can underfuel and start on alternates, right?
Yeah, but then what we're saying is that when he pits, he'll come out in traffic because no one else will have pitted. He'll be fighting
Of course.
midfield cars, which may slow him down.
That might be more. That could also just be more interesting to do.
Sure, he's toying with us. I see how it is.
I mean, if I had that level of driving ability, I would.
Well, yeah, but who knows? We will see how this goes.
Yeah, we do have to be aware that there's more than likely we're going to be dealing with lap traffic, so we might end up in traffic anyways.
Usually within, I'd say like maybe a second or two longer than it takes to change tires.
Maybe Alex
It
is
is
predicting that when he needs to pit, we will be hitting the back of the pack anyway.
Both
So
in real life and in iRacing, full tire change and full fuel is typically around just over 7 seconds.
Yeah. So it's about a second longer to do a full fuel, I think. Yeah. Yes.
Remember the cold tires on lap 1, especially
Yep.
since we're on the primes.
TMR.
And we do have leeway with the anti-roll bars in case you need to make adjustments.
It's 5 and 1 on the setup, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
thank you, Derek.
Good luck, all.
Going green. Pace car is off.
Bad start from me.
Green, green, green. Pit road is now open. The next car is the leader.
Hey there, Toom.
Hey, Tim.
Oh no! Ah!
Infinite behind.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Oh!
Did I clip your front there, Frankie, or?
Was that you I hit?
No, I don't know if I clipped your front. is
No,
what I'm
I
saying,
didn't,
like-
I didn't.
I was the
hit.
one that crossed in the grass right in front of you.
Somehow, I ended up
I
with,
think I was
with
good.
no damage.
Unfortunately, being in VR, I can't look up that high to see it. I just notice when like a message is sent. So, wait. Okay.
lot of gravel in Sector 1. Or dirt.
Yeah, from the grass. Looks like it cleared up after you guys all went through it, though.
It was probably me.
Well, I also
No,
brought
no,
some
it was
dirt on
me.
there.
Samantha, that was me spinning out under braking.
Nope, just gotta... My shoe just got suddenly loose, so I'm like, okay, what's going on there?
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap, 58.829.
Oh, wait a minute, idiots. You have 3 seconds of slowdown for losing time. Oh. That is literally my entire gap to anyone. I didn't even get it. I brought everyone in range of everything for me, so cool. Ohei is on the primary tire. No, we better drive good around Ohei today because she's on race control duties tomorrow and stewarding, so... Yeah, Alex must be in dropped off pace on the red at this point, but like his dropped off pace is faster than my just pace on the primaries. And I just got myself a stupid 1x looking at all that while I'm driving into the grass. Yeah, I did a minute.
Yes. Am I not supposed to be doing that? Well, I'm not going to change my braking style right now just because if I do it right now, it's going to screw me up. So that's something for outside the race. Basically, up until I get to like marker like 100 is where I'm like straight line braking, and then I'm diving it in, but then I use the brakes remaining for just stability. See, like there, thinking about it, don't want to screw it up.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna let my body do the thing.
I'm gonna crash before the end of the race.
No, you won't. I've already nearly crashed.
Why is the rear end stepping out?
Where in the corners it's stepping out?
Like, late braking zone, turn in, downshift.
Try downshifting later.
No, I think earlier is what I'd need to do there. Because I'm pretty late on downshift anyway. I think it's because I'm downshifting while I'm already turning in, but I have gone a bit further forward on the bias just in case it's just that. Please leave me alone.
Oh, you're fine, Sam.
Yeah, starting on the reds is a great option if your tires just don't drop off. Alex is bossing this, Jesus. Like, I feel like I've had more drop off than he has. Saving tires. I mean, he's not letting the pace up if he's saving tires.
Oh god, I'm dumb. Like I said, new control scheme. I was repeatedly asking about damage on my car instead of activating push to pass guys.
Oh no.
So you don't have it binded?
No, I have it bound. I just was pressing the wrong... I inverted my controls. I used to have to press my... Okay, not in this section. Not in this section. Not explaining it here.
It's just, you're pressing the wrong button. Simple as that.
Basically, yep. Yep, basically.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the left. Go right. There's an incident ahead.
I will say, if you're gonna give up the position to turn one, don't sit in the... Don't slow down right in the apex of it. Jeez. Yep.
Made my way back up to P9.
Nice. I finally set a faster lap time than Alex. But I feel like it's too little too late with 8 laps in this stint. He's probably just gonna pit anyway. If he runs this dry, he must be doing that actually, surely. But that's just ridiculous. That's not possible. I drive on reds and my times match my prime times after 3 laps. I mean, maybe his are matching his prime laps, but his prime laps are probably really good as well, so. Yeah, even this lap he's faster again, 2 tenths. 3 tenths last lap, jeez. I mean, he's driving about 5 to 7,000 iRating above what the number says for him right now. It's crazy. Red's a faster whole stint, but then why does everyone who is like on fancy teams and that run the primes? It doesn't make sense. How did everyone in the top split SOF race start on primes if they're not good? Like, is it all to...
Well, remember, it is the first time split of the week.
You think, yeah, okay, they practice. Like, they make setups, you know? They know what they could do at least, right? They've crunched numbers for that. More so than we ever do.
I don't know, you ran reds for like a long time. Were they dropping off?
Yeah, as I said, like 3 laps and they matched my prime time. So,
damn.
like they seem absolutely awful in my hands. Maybe I should have practiced on them more to improve that. But when everyone has decided on one strategy being like supreme, well, who am I to guess it's the opposite with basically no, you know, no data. I mean, yeah, I imagine you're right, Windy. If you were like pushing, but that's why it's quite good for Alex, because like obviously he got the lead with the reds. Well, I mean, he already had the lead, but you know what I mean? He ran away with the reds, and then he could just, like, manage them. Like, he's not racing, you know what I mean? He's not, like, pushing to stay ahead of someone or whatever. He's just running them casually, not overheating them, not sliding them, keeping them in check. Which, I mean, I guess I could have done in this position. I mean, I almost screwed that up with my slowdown, but... Well, it depends on the track, Sam. There are tracks where I would run a full fuel stint on the reds. I mean, you know, this is Alex who,
like
despite...
Long Beach.
Yeah, but then Alex, he changed midweek. But Alex was starting on primes and running full stints at Long Beach, remember? He was doing the opposite there too. He did change midweek,
All
though.
we do to set up and driving style.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to see his prime times, and they're just going to be better. They're probably going to be slower than his red times, but like better than my prime times, so it's going to make perfect sense. Oh, that's scary.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, so stupid.
7 is now leading. Go, go, go!
I'm not gonna pass, yeah. Not
I
that I'm
mean,
able to
yeah,
anyways.
I was gonna say these will be cool, but I'm probably on my way off right now.
Anna.
Ah, okay, maybe you are.
All right, on the left.
Well, no,
Or not.
I'm not gonna let. No, I'm on the push to
Okay,
pass to
don't
make
worry.
this work.
Yeah, no, okay.
Because I'm just coming by in a bit anyway, so. Although I guess you got to pit soon.
Anna, thanks so much for the resub. Greatly appreciate it. And hello, Mika.
That car is a lap down. You're in 4th position.
Yeah, I lost 5 seconds to Alex in the cycle. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, he was probably doing 50. What's his fastest lap now? 59.7. I actually have a fastest lap than him, which is kind of insane. He was really managing those perfectly.
You're back in second.
Whew. Portland is a mixed bag for me. I messed up the start and qualifying, so
Car on. Clear.
That's the neat part too. You don't. It is a fun track to drive, but yeah, it's not got the most opportunities for overtaking for IndyCar at least. I hear it's a bit more lively in like slower cars. This is one of those IndyCar road courses, which is like almost all of the ones they go to that's probably actually too small for IndyCar.
I did I had pace for a 58.3, Anna.
Wait, Alex did a 58.8. I missed that. Jeez.
Slow car on the left.
I am having fried shrimp for Easter dinner.
Down.
Yes, the classic, oh, he's 1 second behind, I won't let him by on the blue flag, and then I like just am immediately on him in the chicane, because I'm just 10 times faster on the way in, and then I lose time. And then they let me by, but it's like, just, if you're gonna let me by, do it before you go into a corner. Oh, this mic has died. F.
No. Yeah, you're doing great, Liff. I'm not going to be able to catch you with that big of a gap between us. But there's basically 10 laps left. I'm not going to close down 10 seconds in 10 laps.
Hey there, D.
Hey, D.
Bears? Well, at least it doesn't have raccoons like Toronto.
How smart are these bears?
Look, the smartness of the bears is not what I'm worried about. It's the overall brawn and strength and claws of the bears that I am personally worried about. Whether they beat me at chess is irrelevant to me. How are you doing, D? I hope you're enjoying your time away this weekend.
Yes, I hope you're enjoying everything my city has to offer.
You better ride Frankie's tram tomorrow.
Well, unless she's going on Dundas, then I doubt. The line where I had some emergency hammers stolen.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
recall, Reska. My least favorite line on an entire system. Hey, beauty.
We're just in the end stages of this open race right now. Alex Miller on the alternate strategy has destroyed the field. Still has
You know
almost
what it
12
is?
second
It's
lead.
because it has clean air.
I had clean air too after one lap of the race, so... Like, I don't think I could have done anything if I started on reds anyway, because, like, he's now faster than me on primes than I am on reds, because my reds are going. I am comparable to him on the reds, I think. But, like, his primes are still better than what I'm doing now. So, yeah, he's just actually a lot better on the primes than me, despite choosing not to start on the primes.
I'll have to see what lap times I was doing on the primes at the end there.
Hey, Taylor, yeah, your driver's doing a hell of a job.
Hey, Taylor. Also helps that he didn't bottle it like I did on the first lap.
I got a chunky slowdown. I wouldn't have been there even without that, but it's like at least added a third of the gap to it, so yeah, doesn't help. I'm assuming he hasn't had anything like that.
2 more, let's go.
I see him on my relative.
If you're just joining, I'm wondering why Lith isn't talking. We believe his mic is dead. And he can't do anything because the race.
The
And
race.
we are almost over.
Well, there is a drop off, but I'll tell you, these reds don't feel like awful.
No, but you know, only done a fraction of the laps, right? No, it's only
Yeah,
10
true.
fewer laps. I think I could do 10 more and maybe only just get into the... Like, yeah, I think the reds are just better. But that's hilarious. Why does every notable regular top split person say the otherwise? Like, oh shit, don't bet
Maybe
it on
they're
the
just
white
super
flag.
fast on the primes.
Maybe. Maybe they just know how to get pace out of the primes in a better way. I don't know. Either way, I mean, well, it's not over yet, but I am in my maximum finishing position. I don't think reversing the strategy would have put me on par with Alex here, so.
Yep, one more to go.
The last 2 laps for me were 1 minute 0.1s. Maybe I can't. Yeah, if that carried on for another 10 laps, that would not be worth it. Is that your rate, Frankie, or is that Lith's?
It's probably lifts. I didn't hear the.
Oh shit, Jordan's rated me. Well, hello, Jordan rating me,
Hi,
and
Jordan.
and Kat rating Lith. Lith's mic is dead. I'm sure he can fix it in a moment because the race is ending. But welcome in. How was Chicken Jockey? Oh, hello, Jordan in real life.
Hello.
Hello,
In real
Ruska and
life,
VC.
Virtually. Congrats, Liff. You beat me.
Yes.
I recovered that back to 9th place, which is still going to be a loss of 26, but you know, better than 100.
We're both streaming together.
Yeah, I figured.
I didn't want to rate
in the VC.
the same person. It was fun to play Minecraft.
Chicken Jockey.
Oh, you get the meme now.
I mean, I've heard it every day, many times a day for the last week, so.
So now you know where the meme's from.
I wonder where it's from. I still don't know why he says that, but I believe a chicken jockey appears, and I know what that is now.
I don't love if they have that film on the plane going to Canada. I'm gonna fucking watch it.
I mean, I probably would as well. There's no other reason why I would watch that.
I would want to watch it because it's a shitpost.
Yeah. That was a race.
No way, a cat 50's in your chat?
Chicken
Cat 50.
Chicken hockey, is that like the Canadian version of Chicken Jockey? Is that the Canadian dub of the Minecraft movie?
I am not, because I do not. I am not going to watch it because I do not believe in Minecraft.
I had the best time in practice. Look at that.
You had the only time in practice.
I am on vacation.
My fastest lap was a 59.192, which is 3/10 slower than Alex Miller's.
Are you on vacation from being a cat, D?
Cat 50.
Well,
Can we look at your overtake? Sure. Let's look at.
Well,
Hey there,
I shall
Alex.
be heading.
I
shall
What
see you
lap was it?
I shall see you tomorrow.
Yeah, catch
Hey,
it.
Alex. Yes, it was easy.
Yeah,
Had
nothing
the
for you,
secret
Alex.
sauce to run the alternates dry.
The opposite of what every single person said about this track was perfect. But I mean, you had the pace anyway. I think you would have done it with the opposite strategy anyway, quite frankly. Because my prime time, my alt times at the end there were already falling below your
What lap was your pass?
prime times.
Jay?
Julian. Yeah, what lap? Second last lap. Let's have a look. T1. Easy to find. Oh my god, you're already side by side. Is it gonna be ascend? Nah, not really. You're already alongside. Ooh, they're squeezing in there. Yeah, they did not want to. Yeah, that was a pass for third as well, right? Yeah. They did not want to give you any more room than they already had given you. Good racing there.
Left. Use your desk mic or whatever your backup mic is. All right. So what do we want to do next?
End stream.
Fixed or oval? Wait, you want to end stream?
Well, I'm done.
You're done? It's only 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, but that's not the time here.
You're done?
I
Hi,
mean,
Liv.
yeah.
Congrats,
Probably.
you beat me.
What?
Isn't that an amazing achievement, Liv? You beat me.
I've beaten you before.
Yes. But this time on a road course.
I've beaten you on a road course before.
When?
This probably happened. You've DNF'd races, Frankie.
Yeah, you've DNF races.
Probably.
Frankie.
You've beaten me on pace on the road.
Pretty sure I've beaten you on road, yes.
We're asking it's a cat
And
now.
in
No,
car.
D, because I'm not a cat.
Yeah, Ruska's not a cat. If anything...
If anything, D's the cat, I think.
Ruska...
Okay.
What if Ruska's a tanuki?
A tanuki? Is that like some
Yeah.
sort of
Crash
raccoon?
Panda?
Well, they got really big balls. That's their entire premise. They're basically a raccoon, but with really big. That's like
That's
that
the
is
entire
Japanese
existence.
lore.
Wow.
Yeah, that is actually the point of them.
That is
Liv,
bizarre thing to
are you
have
going to
lore
keep
about.
streaming? 'Cause
No,
me and Ruska are going
wait, you're
to-
done too?
Yes, I am tuckered out.
Wait,
and I
wait,
should-
what?
I should
Wait.
say-
But it's only
You're
5
telling me
p.m.
3 hours
Eastern
in.
Standard
I set
Time.
all this up. I set all this up. I got all this set up for just 3 hours and 33 minutes. So some 1 divided by 3 recursive bullshit.
I mean, you can carry on.
You can carry on.
I have a 24-hour
Yeah, I guess
race
I can.
tomorrow. So.
Yes, me too.
Oh wow, I definitely don't have that myself.
Yeah,
But
but I
I
should
also have
rest
to
and
work.
prepare.
How about that?
should
I
rest.
also have to work.
I have to
that's fair.
schedule 3 YouTube streams, Liz. 3.
That's
Oh
Wait,
yeah, I
you're
need
pers-
to set up those browser sources for the donation.
Hey
things
Ruska,
as well,
Ruska,
right?
don't Ruska, you know that you'd lose in that battle, right?
Of scheduled YouTube streams.
No, of schedules projects that they are working on.
Oh, I mean, well, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay, chat, we're gonna raid into a lithium fox here.
Wait.
Wait,
you have
are you
3
carrying
YouTube
on?
videos coming out though? Yeah.
No. I said I have to
told you.
schedule 3 YouTube streams because I have a 24-hour race tomorrow. And that
Oh,
means 3 streams
right.
because YouTube.
I should probably practice and see if I can get YouTube running again for that. Because I'm really bad at outputting to YouTube. It's like the easiest thing in the world, but if I just like stream to YouTube, then I wouldn't have a problem.
But yes, we will. I will be back tomorrow as part of the Mirai United VRT 24 hours Race for a Cause team. My stints will begin at around 5 p.m. Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Did anyone else expect him? Did anyone else expect him to say the Mirai United 24-hour race team project?
Frisky means playful.
I can check quickly your start time, Frankie.
We'll raid into Lift. He's going to carry on because he's an iRacer, and that's what iRacers do.
It's also because like I don't feel like I've streamed a lot this week, and I'd like to stream a little bit more. Even though I know we have the 24-hour race coming up, I'm also not streaming Sunday, so it's like
I believe, Neko, that unless you have some sort of special dispensation from YouTube, it will just cut off your VOD after 11 hours 55.
yeah, basically.
59 minutes and 59
Thank you
seconds.
for the raid.
Hi.
Oh, I can't believe the Frisky Frankie just raided me. What the heck?
Frankie, you start at 6:40 p.m. your local time.
6:40.
Ooh, if you
Oh,
got
my
that up, when do I
availability
start?
was much earlier.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you're getting in as soon as you're available. That's not how it works.
That's good. I have time to eat a fulfilling dinner before my
Yeah.
stints, which
When
I'll
do
need.
I get in?
Are my stints
Lift
like back to
starts-
back to back to back?
You have 2, and then Lith has 2, and then you have 2 again. But that's not Lith's first stints. His are at 1:32 p.m. local time to him.
Okay, so about halfway through the day. That's good.
We're in
We are
We
LMP2.
are
driving
in
the
the
LMP2.
LMP2.
The best car,
I don't know about
sports
that.
car.
The build your own. Wait, what about that?
Okay,
the build your own
fine. How
subathon
about
stream?
this, Ruska?
Wait,
the
is that still up?
HPD LMP2 is the best car.
Well, you better be running the
I
Portimao
am. I want to.
1000.
It's
Yeah.
just too bad it's at Portimao. Portimao is a terrible track for this special. It should have
No.
been Road America.
There's a special event with that next weekend, Frankie. You should run it.
No,
Why not? It's Road America.
because it should have been Road America.
Well, you might get an IMSA special
By the
event with
way-
Road America next year because they got an Enduro there.
Oh yeah, the energy after that. Yeah, I was fine.
It is an amazing sports car track. Sam is correct.
All right, I need to still sort out.
HPD will be
nonsense.
genuinely fun at Portimao because we use the downforce a bit more so than Road America anyway. But yeah, I'm
It
gonna.
should have been at, no, wait. You know what? It should because it's like pretty much an ALMS early 2000s ALMS throwback series. It should have been at
Thank you.
Sonoma.
The main celebration will be tomorrow because technically my birthday's on Sunday, so I'm gonna do stuff for it.
I'm gonna raid into Lith. Thank you for watching, everyone. Yeah, back tomorrow with 24-hour stream of the Prismatic Race Records 24-hour 2025 event supporting Belong To, the trans charity in Northern Ireland. No, Republic of Ireland. Republic of Ireland. I better get that right. Jeez. Yeah. Can't say they can't do 24. Hopefully you can next year. It's a really fun event. And there's lots of fun, like good faces. It's great joining the practice and seeing so many like just people you know and friends and stuff like that. And you know, we were just racing. Oh, hey, she's on the stewarding team for this. So like people like Sam and DHR are going to be there. Jimmy Broadbent's in the race. Like it's cool. Along and Grizzle and Love 46, a few like actually notable streamers in there. So that's cool. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow for that. No virtual oval, although I might do what's it called? The track.eu Porsche thing, Rennsport Reunion, Laguna Seca. I'm gonna drive a 935 GT2, so I might do that after the race as well. So yeah, see ya.